Dear members of Colgate Palmolive India Limited, good morning and a warm welcome to you all to the 82nd Annual General Meeting of Colgate Palmolive India Limited, being held through video conferencing. As a reminder for the smooth conduct of this meeting, the members will be in mute mode and audio and video will be opened for the speaker shareholders when they will speak at the meeting as per the pre-registration. Please note that as per the requirements, the proceedings of this annual general meeting will be recorded and the transcript of the same shall be available on the website of the company. I now welcome and hand over the proceedings to Mr. Mukul Deoras, Chairman of the company, who has joined from the Colgate Palmolive India Mumbai office. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Shalaka, and very good morning, dear members. I'm told that the requisite quorum is present, so I now call the meeting to order. I am delighted to welcome you all to the 82nd Annual General Meeting of your company, being conducted through a video conferencing facility. I greatly appreciate you taking your time out today, and we hope that you and your near and dear ones are safe and healthy, and we are very pleased to have you with us this morning. Continuing to be in line with the several circulars by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Securities and Exchange Board of India, this AGM is being conducted virtually. The good thing about the virtual AGM is that it gives an opportunity to have members to join from around the country and, for that matter, if they want, around the globe. And I believe we do have a few members joining from different parts of the country today. The notice of this AGM, along with the annual report and the ESG report for the year 2022 and 2023, has been sent to the members through electronic mode. The company has made all efforts feasible under the current circumstances to enable the members to participate at the meeting through video conferencing facility and to vote electronically. I'm told that currently 33 shareholders have joined the meeting, and I would state that I have joined this meeting from the Colgate Palmolive office in Mumbai. And I would now like to introduce my fellow board members who are present through video conference in this annual general meeting. Let me start with Ms. Shamla Gopinath. Ms. Gopinath is an independent director, and she's also the chairperson of the Audit and Stakeholders Relationship Committees of the company. She's currently joining us today from California, United States. Thank you for being with us, Ms. Gopinath. Then I would move on to Mr. Vikram Singh Mehta. Mr. Mehta is an independent director and a chairman of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee and also of the Risk Management Committee of your company. He has joined us from Mumbai. Welcome to the meeting, Mr. Mehta. Now I would like to introduce to you Dr. Indu Shahani. Dr. Shahani is an independent director and is also the chairperson of the ESG and CSR committee of your committee. And she too has joined from Mumbai. Welcome, Indu Shahani. I would now like to introduce Ms. Sukanya Kripalu. Ms. Kripalu is an independent director of your company, and she has also joined this meeting from Mumbai. Welcome to this meeting, Ms. Kripalu. I would now like to also welcome Mr. Sekhar Natarajan. Mr. Natarajan is an independent director, and he has joined also this meeting from Mumbai. Welcome to the meeting, Mr. Natarajan. Ms. Gopika Pant is next. She is also an independent director, and she has also joined this meeting from Mumbai. And welcome to the meeting, Ms. Pant. I would now like to introduce and welcome Ms. Prabha Narasimhan. As you know, Ms. Narasimhan is the managing director and CEO of the company. This is the first meeting that she is attending after she joined this company late last year. And she is joining from the company's office in Mumbai. I would now like also to introduce to you Mr. M.S. Jacob. Mr. Jacob is the whole-time director and CFO of the company. He is also joining from the company's office in Mumbai. And also welcome Mr. Surinder Sharma, who is the whole-time director, legal and company secretary for your company. And he has also joined from the company's office in Mumbai. And lastly, let me welcome a new member to our team, Dr. Indu Bhushan. He is the newest member on your board, and Dr. Indubhushan was appointed as an additional director and is designated as non-executive independent director by the board at its meeting held just yesterday. And he will be with us for a period of 5 years. Dr. Bhushan is a very seasoned professional with nearly 40 years of experience across various sectors. He served for 9 years in the Indian Administrative Service of Government of India, and in 1995 joined the World Bank and later the Asian Development Bank in 1997, where he held several key positions, including Director General of the East Asia Department and Director General of Strategy and Policy Department. In 2018, Dr. Bhushan was appointed by the Prime Minister's Office of Government of India as the Chief Executive Officer of the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, a flagship health assurance scheme covering more than 500 million citizens in India, an amazing program that was launched by the government. And he also spearheaded the implementation of the ambitious National Digital Health Mission, which was later named the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. We are indeed very privileged to have Dr. Bhushan join your company's board, and he too is joining this meeting in Mumbai. Welcome to the meeting and welcome to the company, Dr. Bhushan. I also welcome the representatives of statutory auditors and secretarial auditors and the scrutinizers who are attending this meeting through a video conferencing facility. We also have Colgate Palmolive India's senior management team joining us for this meeting. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding and all other documents referred in the AGM notice are available electronically on the NSDL e-voting platform up to the conclusion of this meeting, and they are available for your inspection. As the AGM is being held through video conferencing, in accordance with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs circulars, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members has not been provided. Accordingly, the proxy register has not been made available for inspection. Now, I must mention that the company has provided multiple ways to the members of the company for giving comments or raising queries in the annual general meeting. The company provided an option to the members to register themselves as speakers to come and speak at the meeting, and the members who could not register themselves as speakers can provide their comments or raise queries through their queries tab through the Queries tab facility, which is currently available on the screen during the AGM proceedings. Of course, you can also send your comments or queries on the email ID provided by the company. We will collectively respond to your comments and queries at the end, and we'll try and avoid repetition and duplication if there is any. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the period of 22-23 has been very special for us. This is my formal part of the speech to you. We have successfully completed 85 years serving the Indian market. As we look back at the momentous journey, I would like to begin recounting an incident from an early days with the company. Many years ago, when I joined the company, and like anyone who's new and young to the brand, I was looking to understand Colgate, and I tried to reach out to as many people and as many places as I can so that I can learn about the brand from the ground up. I was at a local Kirana store, and I still remember this vividly. It was attached to a house in a remote village in Haryana, and the shopkeeper's 8-year-old daughter, approximately 8-year-old daughter, woke up and walked to her father, and the first thing the shopkeeper asked her daughter was, "Beta, Colgate kiya?" To which she very cutely nodded and said no. He then hugged her and said, "Jao, pehle Colgate karke aao, fir uncle ko namaste kehna." It was a very simple comment, but the importance of these 3 words, "Beta, Colgate kiya," it hit me like a hurricane. And why? Because 85 years ago, Colgate was just another brand on the Indian shelves. How and when did we become synonymous with brushing and synonymous with oral health? How did Colgate graduate from being a product to being a verb, to being an action, to be a part of the daily routine of every person? When did Beta Colgate Kia become a feeling of love? and concern for a parent towards their children. And this reinforces my belief that Colgate is not just an organization, it is an emotional connection. And most importantly, a responsibility which we all take very, very seriously. After all, we pride ourselves on being a caring, innovative growth company that is reimagining a healthier future for people and our planet. Now, Colgate Palmolive around the world has earned a place in more households than any other brand. And the same is absolutely true in India. As much as we are proud of this fact, we understand that this gives us a unique opportunity to shape a better world, an opportunity and a responsibility. Your company is profitable, it is growing, and as you expected, is doing in line with with what each and every stakeholder wants. But what I want to talk about as we reflect upon things today is how far and how fast have we come as a company in terms of being innovative, being responsible, and being inclusive. So let me start with being innovative. Millions of people rely on our products for their oral and personal care needs, and we focus on fulfilling their expectations through a wide range of innovative offerings. Our portfolio is science-led through careful R&D efforts and displays a keen understanding of consumer needs. We have undertaken innumerable research studies and hold a series of patents to remain ahead of the innovation curve. Some of the recent product introductions in India, which I'm sure you would have seen, include the Colgate Visible White O2 toothpaste, Colgate Max Fresh Charcoal toothpaste, Colgate PerioGuard toothpaste, our sustainability-focused Colgate Keep toothbrush, and the advanced series of Colgate Electric toothbrushes. We are also thrilled, really thrilled to announce the relaunch of our flagship brand, Colgate Strong Teeth. And it is the leading brand, not just for the company, but for the category. Our unwavering commitment to innovation has led us to develop a breakthrough technology for superior cavity protection that is unrivaled in the category. Specifically, it is our proprietary arginine plus calcium boost technology that, now let me get this right, that technology enhances the process of remineralization and replenishes natural calcium. Now, in very simple words, it means that it results in strong teeth that are twice as strong. Colgate Strong Teeth thus stands as a testament to our dedication to delivering superior science-led offerings. Now, some of you may have seen the advertising film that we have created for this product. And I'm sure you have talked about it and liked it. But let me take the opportunity to show you the new advertising film for Colgate Strong Teeth once again. So may I have the television film, please?
मैं तो नया कोलगेट स्ट्रॉन्ग टीथ ही खरीदती हूँ।
पर दादी, इसका आप क्या करोगे?
अरे एक ही तो पोषण देता है मेरे काटने वाली मशीन को।
कट कट कटिंग करी कटिंग मशीन मेरी। कट 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 ये भी काटो। चुक चुक जियो। कटो।
सिर्फ इसी का कैल्शियम बूस्ट दे दांतों को पोषण बनाए स्ट्रॉन्ग। कोलगेट स्ट्रॉन्ग टीथ टेस्टी नहीं पोषण है ये। अरे ये नहीं काटना था।
कट कट कटिंग करी कटिंग मशीन मेरी।
Well, I'm sure you have seen this before, and I'm sure you keep liking it, as we all of us do. But it is not just product innovation. We are innovating the way we do business, and digital technology, if I may say so, is at the heart of this innovation. Of course, we use digital technology in marketing our products, but we go beyond and are now using innovative digital technology in driving distribution, enhancing shopper experience, and streamlining our supply chain. For example, We use data-driven predictive analytics to ensure the right variety of products are available in the right stores across the country. And this ensures that our consumers and all of you get your favorite product, favorite Colgate product in the neighborhood stores, irrespective of where you live or where the store is located. We call this technology as the Smiles Store technology. Another leap in digital transformation is our image recognition based tool that helps us instantaneously diagnose a shelf in a store and help place the right products on shelf in order to improve the shopper experience. Just one click, one photograph with the phone, nothing very fancy, and the sales executive knows exactly what needs to be done or changed or improved in the store, done instantly with the help of AI and machine learning tools. We call this tool amazing because indeed it is amazing. And this is now live for over 5,000 stores, and we have analyzed and used more than 2.5 million images so far. A small step, but a big leap in the way in which we do our distribution. And also we have effectively digitized our supply chain to provide improved control and visibility over inventories and logistics and costs, and have deployed both AI and machine learning technologies to estimate demand and optimize production, resulting in increased efficiency and much stronger cost optimization. So that was all about innovation. Of course, we do a lot more, but I thought I'll just highlight a few. And the second area I now want to talk about is being responsible. Remember, I talked about three things: being innovative, being responsible, and being inclusive. At the heart of being responsible is our ESG strategy. And I'm delighted to tell you that your company continues to align our own business strategy with its sustainability strategy, focusing on environmental stewardship, social impact, and governance excellence. One key idea which touches everything we do is sustainable innovation. It represents a transformative shift, if I may say so, in the way we approach resource utilization, the way we approach waste management, and the way we approach our product life cycles, without compromising on the consumer safety or the core quality of the product, which is absolutely sacrosanct. Our sustainable innovation is not only limited to product stewardship. We are finding innovative ways to maximize our positive impact using digital technologies and processes to improve sustainability in our manufacturing operations and indeed for the entire supply chain. We have intensified our efforts to reduce our carbon footprint and promote resource conservation, reduce the greenhouse gas emissions, optimize water consumption, and implement renewable energy solutions across all our operations and the entire supply chain. For example, we use green hydroelectric energy at Baddi manufacturing site to lower our dependence on fossil fuels and reduce the CO2 emissions. Our manufacturing sites in Sri City and Sanand use power generated through renewable sources like wind and on-site solar installations. Besides, we use environmentally friendly refrigerants in all our plants. Now, that could cause us some significant impact on the greenhouse emissions. We also ensure that every time we procure new machines or new equipment, they are always energy efficient to optimize energy usage and constantly reduce our carbon footprint. We aim to use 100% renewable energy by 2030, and we will be net carbon zero by 2040. This is the commitment that we have made to ourselves and the commitment to all our stakeholders. In order to enhance the trust and transparency, we have also started publishing our ESG report from 2022, actually 1 year before it was mandated for all of us to issue. We are overwhelmed with the positive response from all of you, and we will keep updating you on the progress. You may have seen this ESG report this year as it was included in your company's annual report. But let me give you a few highlights from that report. First of all, Colgate is the world's first company to manufacture recyclable toothpaste tubes. First company to manufacture recyclable toothpaste tube. And that's not all, because this is a breakthrough technology and because we need to have commitment not just from our side, but from the entire industry. We have shared this technology with all our competitors as well, so that anyone can use this technology and contribute to a better future for all of us. I talked to you about our Colgate Keep toothbrush. That toothbrush comes with a reusable metal handle so that only the brush head needs to be replaced. And obviously, this reduces the amount of plastic by almost 80% because you don't throw away the brush, you just replace the top head. Almost 80% of our current packaging, which is everything, the box that you buy, the box that is shipped in, 80% of our all packaging is recyclable. And last year, we achieved 120%. 120% plastic neutrality in India. That means we recovered more plastic and from the environment and removed them from the environment than we introduced into the market. And I think this is our commitment to our society, that we should collect at least equal, if not more, the plastic that we introduce. We are 50% water positive in our industrial sites, which is in Goa and Sri City. What this means is that we give back more water to the environment than we use. We aim to be 100% water positive by 2025. We also replenished almost 350 million liters of water via relevant water augmentation programs in the states of Maharashtra and Rajasthan. And last but not least, we are very happy to highlight that all our industrial sites in India are certified by True as zero waste facilities, and that's a remarkable achievement indeed. And now let me come to the third area of focus, which is of being inclusive. Your company is committed to creating inclusive workspace that promotes diversity, equity, and inclusion. We recognize the value of a diverse workforce and are dedicated to providing equal opportunities for all employees, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, or sexual orientation, age, religion, gender identity, disability, economic and social status, or any other characteristic. We have 26% women representation across STEM functions, a number which I'm absolutely confident will only go up. We have 44% women representation across customer development leadership team, which is not a easy thing to achieve. And one of the most difficult parts is to get women representation in customer development, but we have 44%, and almost a third of our new hires are women, a number that I'm sure will only go up in the future. We are proud to share that we were recently recognized by the Economic Times as one of the best places to work for women. We have enhanced women's representation across functions, levels, and roles, welcomed people from underrepresented groups, and ensured our processes and policies are unbiased, and the performance management is unbiased, and the development and growth policies are also unbiased, while also equipping our managers with training to manage diverse teams and inclusive workspace. One of the things that we do is to train our people in what is known as unconscious bias, something that we do without even knowing. 94% of our employees have attended and have been trained for being sensitive towards unconscious bias. I'm also proud to share that last year your company designed a human rights policy and conducted training across all business operations. We covered 100% of our employees, workers, and security personnel at our plants and the head office, and made them aware of human rights and the governance mechanism supporting them. We also conducted human rights training sessions with over 135 major suppliers. And we did a human rights assessment across all our plants and office locations and had zero reported incidents of things like child labor or lack of freedom of association or violation against indigenous people and so on. Another important part of being inclusive is our work in the area of corporate social responsibility. I am happy to see how your company prioritizes community engagement and social responsibility. We are actively involved in various initiatives supporting oral health awareness, education, women empowerment, and water augmentation. Our commitment to oral health in India is absolutely unparalleled. It is a commitment that goes all the way back to the mid-1970s with our pioneering school program, which I have talked about in the past as well, which we call the Colgate Bright Smiles, Bright Futures program. And that has so far touched the lives of over 171 million children. 17 crore children in India in their formative years of 6 to 12 years, which is when the habits are formed. Another program that has been impacting young lives is what we call the Colgate Keep India Smiling Scholarships and Mentorship Program that we launched in 2019. And through the period of pandemic, we made sure that this program remains relevant and successful. It focuses on helping meritorious but financially constrained students. This scholarship is in the area of education, sports, and community betterment. And so far, over 2,700 scholars have been supported. Over 56% of them are girls, and over 80% of them come from families having an income of less than rupees 1 lakh per annum. That's about 8 to 9,000 rupees per month. Last year, we also added a new category of dental scholarships, and we would like to encourage young girls and boys to pursue dentistry as a profession of choice. Also, we have empowered about 20,000 rural women in digital and financial literacies last year. And our long-term goal is to empower over 1 lakh women in rural and tribal regions with the same skills by the year 2030. At this moment, I wanted to share with you a short video which captures our flagship CSR program that I talked to you about, which is called the Bright Smiles, Bright Futures program. It's an initiative that we launched in one state in India, and this video film actually captures what we are doing in that area. So may I have
ఉంటాము పళ్ళు పుచ్చుకోవడం అనేది కానీ ఇట్లా కానీ ఎటువంటివి కూడా జరగకుండా ఉంటుందనేసి పాప స్కూల్లో తెలుసుకొని వచ్చి ఇంత గొప్పగా ఇంటికి వచ్చి చెప్పడం అనేది మాకు చాలా గొప్ప విషయంగా ఉంటుంది. We love Colgate.
Thank you very much. This is indeed a very proud moment when we share with people what we have achieved and what we have done in the area of making children aware of good oral health habits. As we all know, good oral care is the beginning of good overall health. And it is absolutely important that people have good oral health, because that improves quality of life. And the best place to start is really teaching a child, because then a generation learns how to take care, and a generation teaches the others how to take care of themselves. And we will stay committed to this forever. Okay, so now let me move to the financial performance, which I'm sure you are also have seen some things in the recent past, but I will touch upon what our latest performance has been. We are the world's most preferred oral care brand and India's most penetrated FMCG brand. I mentioned to you that we reach almost 9 out of 10 households, a feat which has not been achieved by any nation of a proportion in size and population and diversity like India. Hence, despite the volatile market, despite all the challenges about the headwinds, and so many things that we hear about the macroeconomics of this market, our financial performance has been, I would say, resilient. Before we start with the June quarter results that we announced yesterday, let me provide you a quick glance at our annual performance for the financial year 2022-2023. You may remember, or you would have seen from the annual report that have been shared with you, that we reported a net sales of 5,188 crores, an increase of almost 2.5% compared to the previous year. Our reported net profit after tax for the financial year 2022-2023 was rupees 1,047 crores, and our EPS was at rupees 38.50. With regard to our results for the quarter ended June 30, 2023, you might have seen the results, because they were published yesterday in the evening, and you might have seen the result of that in the newspapers today. And some of you who track the stock performance would have noticed that we have hit the all-time high. We reported a net sales growth of 10.8%. And within that, the domestic net sales growth was 12.3% over the same quarter for previous year. Our total net sales was 1,314 crores for the quarter, which ended on June 30, 2023. We also reported a net profit of 273.7 crores, which is an increase of 30.5% over the same quarter of the previous year. We are, of course, very pleased with our sequential growth momentum quarter on quarter, and we believe that this is a vindication of our strategy, which is focused on growing the oral care category in India. And as a leader of that market, it is our responsibility to make that happen. But I have a confession to make. As a company, we want more. The reason is that despite all this, India is still behind the rest of the world in oral care. Our per capita toothpaste consumption is still low. If India uses, let's say, X grams per annum, per capita per annum of toothpaste, the Philippines uses 1.8x, almost twice, and the Brazil is almost 3 times that of India. If you look a little bit deeper into these numbers, you will realize that only 20% of urban consumers brush twice a day. Most people brush only once. And as high as 55% of rural households do not brush every day, not even once. So they brush very infrequently. We believe that it's not just business, but it is good overall health and oral health that requires people to brush frequently, at least twice a day. And therefore, we believe that we are, as a nation, our oral health habits can improve significantly and thereby improve the quality of life of people. So, and we have a role to play. And until we get there, we have to remain dissatisfied. So we need to be happy, but it is still a long way to go. So in conclusion, proud as we are of all that has been achieved, we are equally humbled and thankful for the opportunities. None of this would have been possible without your trust, the loyalty and continued patronage of Colgate Palmolive. We thank you with all our hearts for this. With our science, our technology, the collective energy and resources, we are committed to keep powering a billions more smiles every single day. And finally, I end where I began by reiterating and reassuring that we are fully committed to living our responsibility towards everyone. It includes you, our shareholders, our customers, our retailers, our distributor partners, our suppliers, our employees, and most importantly, to this incredible India. We are here for this nation, and we look forward to serving you even better so that 85 years from now, a parent will still ask a child, "Beta, Colgate kiya?" And the child will show her dazzling Colgate smile and say, "Ha, Papa." That's our brand. That's our business. Well, thank you very much for your patience in listening to this speech. Now I will start with the formal agenda of the meeting. The notice of the meeting is already with you. With the permission of the members, the same is being taken as read. There is no qualification in the auditor's report for the financial year 2022-2023, and hence the same is not required to be read as per the provisions of the Companies Act of 2013. Further, the secretarial auditor's report also does not contain any adverse remark. Let me talk to you about the voting process and some instructions that you may want to pay some attention to. In accordance with the provision of the Section 108 of Companies Act 2013, your company provided remote e-voting facility to members to vote on the resolutions proposed to be passed at this annual general meeting, as set out in the notice dated May 12, 2023. The remote e-voting facility was open from 8 a.m. on Sunday, July the 23rd, 2023, until 5 p.m. on Wednesday, July 26, 2023. The cutoff date for determining voting rights was July 20, 2023. Members who are present here and who have not voted through remote e-voting are entitled to vote on all the resolutions as set out in the notice of the AGM through the icon of e-voting available on the screen. So look out for that if you have not voted. And this icon will redirect you on a separate window on the e-voting portal of NSDL. Please note that members who have already voted through a remote e-voting facility are not entitled to vote through the e-voting system during the meeting. Their votes have been cast through the remote e-voting and shall be treated as final. Now, Mr. S.N. Ananta Subramanian. He's a practicing company secretary and has been associated for a long period of time with the company. He's again been appointed as the scrutinizer to oversee the entire e-voting process. The consolidated voting results will be declared within 2 working days from the conclusion of this AGM and will be placed on the websites of the company as well as the websites of the stock exchanges and, of course, the website of NSDL. The resolutions, if passed, shall be considered passed effective today. So it is, that is July 27, 2023. And I hereby authorize any of the whole-time directors of the company to declare the voting results. Now, let me take up the resolutions as they are set forth in the notice for this annual general meeting. Since the meeting is being conducted virtually, resolutions are not required to be proposed or seconded, and voting by show of hands is not required. Item number 1 of the notice is to consider and adopt the audited financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31, 2023, and the reports of the board of directors and auditors thereon. Item number 2 of the notice is to appoint a director in place of Mr. M. Jacob, who he retires by rotation and being eligible has offered himself for a reappointment. The last item of the notice is a special resolution, is to reappoint Ms. Sukanya Kripalu as an independent director of the company for a second term of 5 years, 5 consecutive years. These were the 3 resolutions that were posted, set forth in the notice of the annual annual general meeting. Let me remind you once again on the e-voting process. Members members can cast their vote in case they have not voted earlier through the e-voting process, and talk to you about the icon that you can see on the screen, and that can take you through to the NSDL website, and you can vote right now. If you've already voted, thank you very much. You will not be able to vote again. Now, let's move to the next part of the meeting, which is somewhere where I get to hear from you and I get to listen to our shareholders, and I see I can interact with at least some of you. I will invite the speaker shareholders who have pre-registered themselves with the company to come up. In the interest of time, may I request that the speaker shareholders to keep the comments or queries to about 3 minutes. This is just to make sure that each one of us gets time to share your thoughts, queries, or views. And it also gives us enough time, without prolonging the meeting too much, it gives us enough time to respond to all the comments. After all the speakers have given the comments or questions, I will respond to them together. So I will not be doing responding to each and every query at that time. This is just to make sure that we collect all your questions and all your queries, and we give a consolidated answer, and we avoid duplication or repetition, if any. I will also look at the queries tabs and all the emails that you have sent to the company, and we will make sure that we will try and get to every single, almost as many queries or questions or comments that you have made. The speaker shareholders, if I may say so, will be called one by one. And now I hand you back to Shalaka. She will coordinate with all of you to make sure that you are brought on screen and you get an opportunity to speak and share your thoughts and queries.
Thank you, sir. Let's begin with the speaker shareholder query session, inviting the first speaker, Mr. Gautam Tiwari. Hello, sir. I request you to unmute yourself before proceeding.
Mr. Tiwari, so nice to see you on the screen. My God, I see you every year.
So nice to see you, sir. Sir, am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
You are perfectly audible.
Okay, sir. So nice to see you after a long time, sir. In fact, last year I saw you, and in between we couldn't meet. And you are one of the prime persons of Colgate, sir. The full Colgate brand stands on your shoulders. This is what I have been saying, not from now, from years together. And the way you have given your speech, introductory speech, has given the full data, full study of Colgate as to what the Colgate is, what Colgate has done right from beginning till date now, and we are very happy about it, sir.
Thank you,
Sir, very, very special good morning. Our very honorable, respected, very popular Chairman, Sir Mukul Devras ji. I am really delighted to welcome you, along with our MD CEO, who's Prabha Narsimhan, whose first meeting is this. And along with Mr. M.S. Jacob, who is there always with us, our CS Surender Sharma and his associates, Shailesh, Divya, and all others, and other highly dignified and eminent board of directors, our team Colgate Palmolive India Limited, and all my respected shareholders, myself Gautam Tiwari, and I am participating at this meeting from Mumbai. Dear sir, I am thankful to the management for paying a handsome dividend of 39 rupees on 1 rupee face value, that is 3900%. Previous year it was 4000%. So the dividend you have maintained despite so many challenges around, like our Russia-Ukraine war, slowdown in global economy, but still you have maintained this dividend and you have rewarded the shareholders precisely way. Sir, I would like to especially thank our MD, CEO, our CFO, Mr. Jacob, our CA Surender ji, and entire board of directors, including staff, employees, executives, officers, technicians, for their outstanding performance year on year, despite a lot of challenges and slowdowns. And really very happy about the way Colgate has been dealing with its shareholders. Dear sir, our balance sheet and report is very strong, robust, very well designed, very colorful, and very transparent and informative, with all facts and figures in place, with good corporate governance. And sir, being provided very humbly, and all our queries and issues are answered by our secretary department very politely, humbly, and with pleasantly and satisfactorily. Also, investor service and investor care of NSDL and Zoom technical team is very, very good, sir. I thank the management for providing such noble and dedicated service providers to shareholders. Sir, I must mention now, coming very importantly, sir, I must mention very, very importantly that shareholders who are holding shares from its IPO time, or even those who have bought the shares post IPO, आज सारे के सारे those who have retained those shares, आज सारे के सारे मालामाल और निहाल हो चुके हैं सर. सर, आई एम वन ऑफ देम. 50 शेयर मिले थे मुझे एट द आईपीओ, और जब उसकी लिस्टिंग हुई 25 रुपए में मिले थे, और जब उसकी लिस्टिंग हुई तो 150 रुपए की थी. इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग फॉर लिस्टिंग गेन, आई बॉट अनदर 50 शेयर्स, और वो सारे के सारे रख के मैं भूल गया क्योंकि मुझे यूएस फॉरेन जॉब के लिए जाना पड़ा, एंड देन दे हैव बीन रिटेन. और उसकी वजह से सर एक अच्छा सा लैविश फ्लैट, और आज भी मोर देन 2000 शेयर्स आई एम होल्डिंग. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड the way the Colgate has rewarded shareholders, sir. इतना किसी ने नहीं किया. एक सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि जब आपने स्टॉक स्प्लिट किया सर, तो फेस वैल्यू का 10 रुपए का एक रुपया किया, लेकिन आपने 9 रुपए पूरी ईमानदारी के साथ में सभी शेयर होल्डर्स को वापस किए. एक ही बार आपने सिर्फ राइट इश्यू निकाला, 10 रुपए का 10 रुपए में ही शेयर दिया राइट इश्यू में, एक पैसा भी ज्यादा नहीं लिया आपने. और उसके बाद में भी आपने शुरू में अप टू 95 एवरी 3 years 1-to-1 बोनस शेयर देते चले गए, और शेयर की वैल्यू विद इन ए ईयर पहले वाला ही रंग पकड़ती चली गई, और आज वो सारे शेयर होल्डर्स मालामाल और निहाल हो चुके हैं. दिस इज माय ओन एक्सपीरियंस. और एक बहुत बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस और भी है सर. इन कनेक्शन विथ माय जॉब, आई हैड टू ट्रैवल वर्ल्ड वाइड. अबाउट 90% ऑफ द ग्लोबल कंट्रीज आई हैड बीन टू. सर, जहां जहां भी हम गए, चाहे सिंगापुर हो, नजदीक की कंट्री हो, ताइवान, जापान हो, चाहे दूर की कंट्री अमेरिका, कनाडा, जर्मनी, फ्रांस, कुछ भी हो, लेकिन हर जगह पे आई हैव सीन कि जैसे फुटवेयर के लिए बाटा को याद किया जाता है. बाटा मीन्स द फाइनल वर्ड फॉर फुटवेयर एवरीवेयर. नो नेगोशिएशन, नथिंग, स्केल हो, ये हो, एवरीथिंग. लेकिन उसके बावजूद बाटा अकॉर्डिंगली ओरल हाइजीन के लिए कोलगेट को ही देखा जाता है पूरी दुनिया में. This is what you said, and this is what I have experienced myself. I am using myself Colgate right from my childhood till now. एक भी दांत, एक भी मसूड़े का दर्द, एक भी बार मुझे डेंटिस्ट के पास इसके लिए नहीं जाना पड़ा सर। और उसके बावजूद सर, अगर मैं कभी डेंटिस्ट के पास गया कंपनी की तरफ से, तो सिर्फ टीथ पॉलिशिंग के लिए ही जाना पड़ा है, उसके अलावा और किसी चीज के लिए नहीं जाना पड़ा। तो आई रियली अप्रिशिएट। सारे घर बार में पूरी दुनिया में देखा, कोलगेट इज देयर फॉर द टोटल ओरल हाइजीन, जिस तरह से बाटा फुटप्रिंट के लिए फेमस है। तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट। सर एक बात और आपसे कहनी है सर, आप डिविडेंड तो बहुत सारा दे देते हैं, लेकिन सर डिविडेंड हमारा प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स वहां पे टैक्सेबल है। उसके बाद में आप जो डिविडेंड देते हैं, तो बहुत सारे शेयर होल्डर्स जो आपके साथ में बहुत सारे शेयर के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, उनका डिविडेंड 30% प्लस 4%, उसके हिसाब से उनका पूरा का पूरा, मान लो आपने 100 रुपए डिविडेंड दिया तो उनको 60 रुपए 65 रुपए भी मुश्किल से मिलते हैं। तो अगर आप इसके अलावा कुछ और करें सर, शेयर होल्डर को रिवॉर्ड करने के लिए, लाइक मिनी बोनस राइट, जो भी आपको समझ में आए, तो आई थिंक शेयर होल्डर्स विल बी स्टिल मोर ग्रेटफुल टू यू इन द नियर फ्यूचर। सर हम हर साल आपके साथ भी जोड़ते हैं। मैंने सारा आपका कामकाज, अपना सारा कामकाज छोड़ के, सारी जिम्मेदारियां छोड़कर, सब जगह स्टॉप करके आई एम अटेंडिंग दिस मीटिंग, बिकॉज कोलगेट इज राइट इन माई हार्ट सर, इट इज इन माई DNA, इट इज इन माई ब्लड। वॉट एवर आई एम टूडे इज पार्ट ऑफ इट, कोलगेट इज देयर, कोलगेट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल। आपने कोलगेट को वो बनाया जिसके कोई वजनदारी। सर कुछ इन ऑर्डर टू, आई हैव गॉट लिटिल क्वेरीज इन ऑर्डर टू अप्रिशिएट my understanding and appreciate working and understand the working of this. I have got little things I would like you to know. You have already explained, but still on the top of it, एक बात मुझे कुछ बातें पूछने की है सर। Sir, what is the capacity utilization of our plants on an average and on an individual basis now at present? I mean, secondly, sir, what is our company's plan for recycling of waste and water? आपने लास्ट ईयर एक्सप्लेन किया था, अभी उसमें हमने कुछ बढ़ोतरी की है क्या सर? How many shares and dividends? हाँ सर, how many shares and dividends we have transferred to IEPF and Investor Protection Fund during the year? सर हमने जो नए प्रोडक्ट्स लॉन्च किए आपने तो बताया, और कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स हमारे पाइपलाइन में हैं जो हम अभी नियर फ्यूचर में प्लांट करने वाले हैं सर, लॉन्च करने वाले हैं सर। हमारी प्रमोटर्स होल्डिंग, हम हर बार आपको कहते थे कि प्रमोटर होल्डिंग 75% कीजिए, तो कब तक हम क्या आपका प्लान है 75% करने का, और कब तक हम वो करेंगे सर, अगर आपका प्लान है तो? सर व्हेन मैनेजमेंट इंटेंड्स टू रिवॉर्ड शेयर होल्डर्स through bonus right, this point I have already covered up. And sir, how much percentage of our total revenue is from exports at present? And what is the company's budget for CSR and R&D activities for the current year? और सर हम लोगों ने कार्बन एमिशन को रिड्यूस किया है, इवोल्यूशन ऑफ ग्रीन, आपने सब बताया, ग्रीन एनर्जी को भी हमने उसके लिए भी स्टेप्स लिए हैं, और 2040 तक हमारा कार्बन जीरो हो जाएगा। दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव सीन। लेकिन व्हाट इज द स्टेटस ऑफ कार्बन एमिशन राइट नाउ विथ आवर कंपनी? इतना आप बता देंगे तो अच्छा होगा। और सर कंक्लूजन,
थैंक यू।
आई मस्ट मेंशन, यस सर,
No, please go ahead.
We are recognized as one of the best places to work for women. We are very proud of it, sir. And being the shareholders of Colgate, तो proud हैं, लेकिन being one of the best places to work for women, सर आजकल सब जगह पे इतना घोटाला है, इतनी वो है। और सर दूसरी एक बात, कोलगेट के जैसी ईमानदार और बेहतरीन कंपनी, और शानदार और ट्रांसपेरेंट और इंफॉर्मेटिव, हमने रियली बहुत कम है, मुश्किल से 2, 4, 5, 6 होंगी जिनको हमने इतनी ईमानदारी से शेयर होल्डर्स के साथ राइट फ्रॉम डे वन, तो आज तक कोई स्कैम नहीं, कोई घोटाला नहीं, कोई कंट्रोवर्सी नहीं, कोई किसी की कॉपी नहीं, कहीं पे कुछ भी नहीं, अपने बलबूते पर अपनी शान से आगे इतना बढ़ा है और आगे भी बढ़ता रहेगा, इसकी पूरी गारंटी है सर। वी आर वन ऑफ द प्राउड शेयर होल्डर्स, हमारी सारी बहन जितने एसोसिएट्स हैं, वी आर वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट इट सर, and I strongly support all resolutions. I have already voted in support of them. I am happy that Jacob is coming again reappointed for this. Our Prabha Sinha, with her all expertise and business acumen, business understanding, under your supreme leadership, you are an industrialist as par excellence. आपके लिए वो लफ्ज नहीं है जिसके बारे में हम आपकी तारीफ करें सर। तो उसमें ये सारे लोग इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं और आगे भी करते रहेंगे कि कोलगेट को नंबर 1 पोजीशन पे ही रखेंगे आने वाले दिनों में भी। और इसके
you,
लिए एंड वी विश यू ऑल सर ए वेरी सेफ, हैप्पी, लॉन्ग, हेल्दी वेल्दी लाइफ। और सभी आने वाले त्योहारों के लिए शुभकामनाएं। और पूरी
you.
दुनिया में और जो नाम किया है उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू फॉर पेशेंटली। जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय महाराज।
थैंक यू वेरी मच। धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद गौतम जी। आपने जो प्रश्न पूछा उसका उत्तर हम जरूर दे देंगे।
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 2, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. Hi sir, I request you to please unmute yourself before proceeding with your question.
Yeah. Very good morning, Mukul ji.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Bakshi. Good to see you on again. I can't see you, but I can hear you well.
Video is not operating.
No problem.
If that can be operated, okay. What to say, sir? Sir, thanks to our company secretary Surendra ji for the opportunity to speak and present informative annual report, and to the entire secretarial team and helping out the video manner. Sir, initial speech and also along with the video clips, it was a well explained one, nothing to go on adding on this, and presented our company's present and future steps for going forward. Congrats for the performance, and all really goes to whoever else was involved with our business. And also thanks for the dividend, interim dividends, 59 rupees you have passed on to us. So just want to know what are the business generated from the e-commerce section, and any new technology upgradation for better output at our plants and distribution network. Congrats for the 2 plants which are water positive and 30% energy consumption at our warehouse through our solar energy. Spread this among the other units also. It would be a very much good, better for our energy saving also. So how much has been the investment in the future for our advertisement and marketing? Because we have to have plans for more penetration and competing with our peers. And effort to reduce our carbon footprint, as you well explained, and also our waste management. It is a very crucial issue also in page 64, and also you mentioned in your speech the recycling of the test tube of these paste tubes which we have invented. That's also a great thing. And what about the single usage plastics, about this recycling and about this use? And sir, our R&D investment, which will help our scientists to have cutting edge products and in the market. And sir, the kindly highlight also with this advertisement also this awareness program for use and benefit of toothpaste and its good oral habits, because our per capita consumption is very low, and so this will also increase our business also in the current years. And sir, new innovative products, as always I expect as a customer and also a user of our products. And CSR activities are always good in oral health and education and women empowerment. So really wonderful, and continue with this one. And also in pages from 46 to 49, the sustainable and social impact strategy is well explained. Efforts for creating a better place to live. Nothing to add more, sir. I have full faith in the company, and I've casted all my votes, and really satisfied with the products in whatever way you say. And all our family members are using nothing to go other than Colgate. And hope, sir, you continue with the much better results and fulfilling the expectation of each customer through innovative products and retain the smile of the nation. That is the most important, sir. The smile.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank
Bakshi.
You,
you've been a keen supporter for the company for many years. Thank you.
Inviting the next speaker, Ms. Smita Shah.
हेलो
हेलो, नमस्ते।
हाँ नमस्ते सर, कैसे हो आप?
बहुत बढ़िया है। आपका वीडियो नहीं है लेकिन आपकी आवाज एकदम क्लियर है।
थैंक यू सर। मेरा थोड़ा वीडियो का टेक्निकल इशू के कारण मैं
नो
स्टार्ट
प्रॉब्लम,
नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, तो सॉरी
नो
सर।
प्रॉब्लम। आपकी आवाज वैसी है, एकदम स्ट्रांग और हर साल जैसे। सो धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत
सर,
शुक्रिया, आप आए
हाँ जी हाँ जी,
हर साल की तरह।
थैंक यू सो मच। और आपको देख के भी खुशी हुई है सर, लेकिन जो खुशी हमें रूबरू मिलने की रहती है वो आप में अभी तस्वीर की जैसे
वो
लगती है
तो
सर। जरूर चाहते हैं कि नेक्स्ट ईयर हम फिजिकल में ही मिलेंगे सर। थैंक यू। माननीय चेयरमैन सर श्री मुकुल जी देवराज जी, एमडी सीओ श्री सी प्रभा जी और अन्य मान्यवर उपस्थित सभी डायरेक्टर, सर मैं स्मिता शाह का सादर नमस्कार। पहले तो मैं हमारे बोर्ड पर पधारे नए लेडी नारी शक्ति एमडी सीओ मिस प्रभा जी, आपका कॉलगेट पाल्मोलिव बोर्ड पर आपको मैं बधाई देते हुए हार्दिक स्वागत हो। बोर्ड पर हमारे चार चार लक्ष्मी जी तो है ही, अभी पांचवें लक्ष्मी जी भी हमारे यहाँ पधारे हैं। और सर, मैडम आपकी खुशनुमा आनंदित शान सा चेहरा देखकर आपने तो आते ही कोलगेट की स्माइल और शान बढ़ा दी है और कंपनी का टॉप ब्राइट फ्यूचर नजर हमें आ रहा है। हमारी कंपनी ऑलवेज बढ़ते कदम पर सफलता ही सफलता के साथ आगे बढ़ती रही है और बढ़ेगी, वो भी हर मोड़ पर स्माइल के साथ। आपने तो आते ही नारी शक्ति का, कोलगेट शक्ति का उदाहरण दिखा दिया है। मैडम आपकी बहुत हैंडसम स्मार्ट आपकी बैलेंस शीट में फोटो दिखी, सही में हमें बहुत खुशी हो रही है मैडम। और मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देते हुए अभिनंदन देती हूँ। और ऐसे भी हमारे ऑलवेज ऑलवेज सोबर स्माइली चेयरमैन साहब श्री मुकुल जी अपनी स्पीच में बहुत कुछ कंपनी के लिए बारे में बता दिया। और मुकुल जी आपका मुझे ये एक बात बहुत अच्छा लगा, बेटा कॉलगेट कर दिया, अपना पहले जल्दी से कॉलगेट कर दो। सच्ची में मुझे बहुत पसंद है। हमारे आजू बाजू में भी दो तीन बच्चे वो सुबह उठकर कॉलगेट ही मांगते हैं और अपने दांत के लिए, उन्हें भी उतने बच्चे भी जानते हैं कॉलगेट के लिए क्या उतनी उसकी वैल्यू है सर। तो मुकुल जी आपकी लीडरशिप में साथ में सभी एक से बढ़कर एक, सभी के मुस्कुराहट के साथ एक्सपर्ट एक्टिव सभी डायरेक्टर्स भी आपके साथ सहयोग में रहे, साथ में कंपनी के सभी छोटे बड़े एम्प्लॉय सभी की मेहनत लगन आज कोलगेट कंपनी का नाम पूरे वर्ल्ड में मशहूर बना दिया है। कंपनी रंग लाई है। 5 साल के कंपेयर में हम परफॉर्मेंस एकदम लाजवाब रहा है। नेट सेल्स, एबिटा, ग्रोस मार्जिन, अर्निंग पर शेयर सभी में बढ़ोतरी नजर आ रही है। सर सिर्फ डिविडेंड में जरा 1% आपने लेस कर दिया है। प्रीवियस ईयर में आपने 40% दिया था, इस टाइम आपने 39 कर दिया। अभी तो हमारी 85th एनिवर्सरी आ रही है तो डिविडेंड तो बढ़ाए, बट बोनस के लिए भी जरूर सोचिए। और मैं पूरा विश्वास के साथ सर, मेरी हमेशा फ्यूचर्स की ढेरों शुभकामना आपके साथ रही है। आज मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामना आप आज भी आपके साथ है। हमारी कोलगेट पाल्मोलिव कंपनी 3-4 गुनी, रात 8 गुनी, चौगुनी तरक्की के साथ आगे बढ़े और सफलता ऑलवेज पैर छूले, बस यही शुभकामना के साथ मेरा ऑलवेज सपोर्ट रहा है और आज के सभी रिजोल्यूशन में मैं फुल्ली सपोर्ट करती हूँ। और सर बैलेंस शीट भी हमारी कितनी आबेहूब शानदार दमदार फुल इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ वेरी वेरी अट्रैक्टिव बनाई है। बैलेंस शीट में स्माइल पर फोकस रखा गया है। हर कोई फोटो स्माइल ही स्माइल नजर आ रही है। एवरीथिंग विथ स्माइल, स्माइल करो शुरू हो जाओ। कोई भी पिक्चर ऐसी नहीं है कि जहाँ चेहरे पर स्माइल ना हो। क्या क्या वाह, क्या लाजवाब एनुअल रिपोर्ट बनाई गई है, कितनी मेहनत से रिपोर्ट बनाई गई है सर। ये तो हमारे पूरी सेक्रेटरी टीम को इसका यश मिलना है सर। सही में मुझे तो बहुत पसंद आई है अपनी बैलेंस शीट, ऐसी बैलेंस शीट कभी नहीं देखी। पूरी मेहनत और लगन के साथ बनाई गई है। ऐसी अट्रैक्टिव बैलेंस शीट के लिए हमारे स्माइली स्मार्ट कंपनी सेक्रेटरी श्री सुरेंद्र जी को मैं अभिनंदन के साथ धन्यवाद देती हूँ। और उनकी टीम से श्री जोशी जी और पूरी उनकी मेहनती और हार्ड वर्कर सेक्रेटरी टीम जो भी है, सभी को मैं हार्डवर्क मेहनती टीम को मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी। साथ में हमें आपसे बात करने का मौका भी जो दिया, तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सेक्रेटरी टीम और आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और साथ में हमारी जूम टीम को भी मैं गुड सर्विस के लिए धन्यवाद करती हूँ। और लास्टली सर मेरी हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट है, मैंने पहले तो बता दिया था कि नेक्स्ट एजीएम में हम और आप रहेंगे साथ साथ, और आप सभी सदा सदा रहे गुड हेल्थ वेल के साथ। हमें फिजिकल एजीएम में नेक्स्ट ईयर मिलने की हमारी तमन्ना है, तो जरूर नेक्स्ट ईयर फिजिकल एजीएम में रहेंगे साथ। इसी के साथ सपोर्ट के साथ आने वाले सभी त्योहारों की मैं इन एडवांस में हार्दिक शुभकामना के साथ धन्यवाद करती हूँ। सर चालू रखिए, भरत साहब बात करके। थैंक यू सर।
और भरत शाह भी है आपके साथ, बहुत बढ़िया। पर बिफोर भरत शाह बात करें, स्मिता जी आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आप हर साल आते हैं, हर साल आप हमें आशीर्वाद और शुभकामनाएं देती हैं। इसकी भरोसे
हाँ जी।
आप ही की आशीर्वाद और शुभकामनाओं के साथ हम आगे बढ़ते रहते हैं, तो ये जारी रखिएगा।
हाँ जी सर, थैंक यू सर।
सर बस सर अच्छे हो ना, तबीयत अच्छी है ना सर?
हाँ बिल्कुल, आपकी आपकी तबीयत ठीक है भरत भाई?
हाँ हाँ, अच्छे, ठीक है सर। अ,
बढ़िया।
सर 1.5 मिनट लूंगा, ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लूंगा। माननीय चेयरमैन श्री मुकुल देवरा जी, एमडी श्री प्रभा जी और अब अन्य मान्यवर डायरेक्टर, सर मेरा नाम भरत शाह। सर मैं पहला तो अपने नए एमडी प्रभा जी का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। और सर बरसों से इश्यू टाइम से मैं आपका शेयर होल्डर रहा हूँ, बरसों से एजीएम अटेंड करता हूँ सर। मेरी कोई क्वेरी नहीं है, आप न्यूट्रली कंपनी चला रहे हो, हमेशा शेयर होल्डर का इसको ख्याल रख के कंपनी चलाइए। शेयर होल्डर को अच्छा रिटर्न दिया है सर, अच्छा डिविडेंड दिया है, टाइम टू टाइम बोनस दिया है सर। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ इसके लिए। चेयरमैन श्री, एमडी श्री, पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर, कंपनी के छोटे बड़े एम्प्लॉइज का बहुत बहुत आभार मानता हूँ सर। और अपनी कंपनी दिन दो गुनी रात चौगुनी आगे बढ़े सर। सर सारे अवार्ड्स के लिए अभिनंदन देता हूँ और सीएसआर एक्टिविटी भी बहुत अच्छी चल रही है, मानवता का कार्य, उसके लिए भी अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सर 5 इयर्स के फ्यूचर प्रोग्राम हो तो जरूर बताना, और आने वाले साल में हो सके तो बोनस के लिए रिक्वेस्ट है, जरूर सोचना सर। और कंपनी से अपने कंपनी सेक्रेटरी सुरेंद्र शर्मा जी और उनके टीम के जोशी जी और पूरी सीरियस टीम का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। बेस्ट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस दे रहे, कोई भी शेयर होल्डर की क्वेरी है तो हमेशा सोल्व करते और शेयर होल्डर को रिस्पेक्ट देते। तो मैं उनकी पूरी टीम को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। और सर
थैंक
नेक्स्ट
यू।
ईयर हो सके तो फेस टू फेस रखना, तो एक आत्मीयता का बड़ा, अगर अपन बहुत 4 साल से नहीं मिले रूबरू में तो
नहीं,
मिल
ये
सकेंगे
बात
सर।
है, ये बात
बाकी
बिल्कुल
सारे
सही है भरत भाई।
त्योहार सर मैं आने वाले सारे त्योहारों की शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। सारे रिजर्वेशन में पूरा सपोर्ट है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। जय हिंद। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू वेरी मच भरत भाई, थैंक यू। और आप अपनी सेहत का भी ध्यान रखिए और हमेशा हेल्दी, हैप्पी और स्माइलिंग रहिए। थैंक यू।
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 5, Mr. Rajesh Chenani. Hi, sir. I request you to unmute yourself before proceeding.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, Mr. Chenani, you are very audible and welcome. I don't think I have spoken to you before, so
Sir, we
very
have
good to see
spoken.
you
We have
on.
met. If I'm, sir, I think we have met at Baidas Hall, if I'm not mistaken. I think so.
Maybe.
In Villepala Baidas Hall. I've
Yes,
attended
yes. So
2 years back.
it's been a few years we have not met in person, so my memory
Yes,
is not
yes.
holding up. But yes,
No problem, sir. But I know you. You should be known. We are okay. Respected
thank you.
Chairman, Mr. Mukul Devraj ji, MD CEO, Prabha Narasimhan ji, and Madam Indu Shani. I'm mentioning Indu Shani sir because she is the president of Khudabadi Amil Panchayat also, us in the association. So, and others also very highly distinguished and eminent board of directors. My fellow shareholders, my name is Rajesh Chenani. I am speaking from Villepale, Mumbai. So, first of all, I really thank our company secretary, sir, for coming out with such a beautiful report, sir. The secretary department has really done excellently well, sir. Each and every page has been covered so beautifully. The lovely smiles of our directors and whatever the CSR activities we have done, it really truly show the real MNC company, sir, real touch of a multinational, sir. And so regarding the, the page number 23, the 10 years highlight has been very well presented, sir, very well presented. And congratulations for all the awards and recognitions what a company has received, which is on page number 24 and 25, sir. So last year, I think we have given the dividend of 40 and this year is 39, sir. Right, sir? If I'm not mistaken, do correct me, sir.
Yes.
And I really thank you for the lovely dividend, sir. And this is the company, sir, where the company has a shareholding of 51%, but the public holding is 19.41. So it is really excellent, sir. The public is really holding on the shares, sir. And congratulations again for touching the 2009 rupees, sir. The stock has touched today, sir. So I really am, as you said, like everybody watches, sir, no matter what you do, how much hard work you do. And I must say, I'm a long-term investor. I don't look at the price, but anyone invested in the company do looks at the price, sir. I will not sell. That is okay. So really, sir, it's really great. And so your ad of Colgate Visible White O2 is really beautiful ad, sir. So whether I don't know which of the agency has done, whether O&M has done or Dentsu has done, but whichever ad agency has done, is really a lovely ad. The face of the girl and smiling, I smile it loud. So it's really uh, because of the ad is such, it's a 30-second and 45 seconds, and they have to convey a very big message. It's not a feature film, so that even the half-minute ad creates a lot of impact, sir.
Yes.
And the page number 45, where all the trust, the nice slogan is written trust. So that is fine, sir, because now, Patanjali, Jhoot and all that, they've started. So ours is fine, sir. TRUST trust is enough. And Colgate doesn't need any introduction, sir. There's a lot of faith, sir. It's an 85-year-old company. So we have all faith in you. And sir, अब आपके लिए एक कुछ छोटा सा शब्द कहूँगा, sir. आपके लिए, सारे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स, सबके लिए, इस बारिश में बस यही दुआ है हमारी, इस बारिश में बस यही दुआ है हमारी कि बारिश की जितनी बूंदे धरती पर गिरे, उतनी खुशियां आपकी झोली में गिरे.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया चैनल, आपका आपके शब्द बहुत
सर आपसे यही कहूंगा, रिश्ता चाहे कोई भी हो, रिश्ता चाहे कोई भी हो, हीरे की तरह होना चाहिए, दिखने में छोटा सा परंतु कीमती और अनमोल होना चाहिए, सर. And sir, regarding my request to you, sir, continue with this VC. We have not met personally, I know that, sir, but we are meeting online. And sir, there are many shareholders, because see, the Colgate is not related to India. Sir, it's a multinational. You have shareholders overseas also joining. Though I may be the speaker, there may be other speakers, but there are many people who are joining from overseas also. तो इतना ही कहूंगा सर, ना दूर रहने से रिश्ते टूट जाते हैं और ना पास रहने से जुड़ जाते हैं. ये तो एहसास के वो पक्के धागे हैं सर, जो याद करने से और मजबूत हो जाते हैं. तो सर, हमने आपको याद किया, आप हमें याद करें, यही बहुत है सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, बिकॉज़ आई सपोर्ट ऑल योर रिजोल्यूशन सर. थैंक यू.
क्या बात है चैनानी सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. आपके ये शब्द तो मतलब इसमें क्या कहना, आपने इस मीटिंग में 4 चांद लगा दिए. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपके सपोर्ट का.
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 6, Ms. Homayun Pordehi.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly. Yes, we can hear you very clearly. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not switching on my video because you will not be able to hear me. That is the reason.
I can hear you very well. No problem.
Thank you. So I want to say my husband Behruz used to be a regular
I know
attendee shareholder. Yeah, sir. Yeah, I know. That's why I've got so much emotions and sentiments with our company Colgate, sir. And sir, I want to say many things about it. First of all, thank you for your speech. You have answered some of our questions, like, what are the new products you are launching, and, so on. So those questions nobody should ask. So, and one more thing, I want to draw your attention. I'm a senior citizen. I was noticing Colgate was the first company which kept on giving good market cap to the shareholders in the Bombay Stock Exchange, in the other stock exchanges, in the form of bonuses. And quietly, silently, without any publicity, without any show, after seeing you, sir, other companies learned, followed suit, gave bonuses, gave what, and all with funfair, publicity, and so on. So congratulations. They say, you do work silently. That is what Colgate is made of. And so one more thing, other things which I want to say is that so we were under Essential Services Act during the pandemic, but did we have any supply chain issues? So do we have still? Because even today, some companies have, they find it difficult to get their spare parts and high inflation. So they would just like to know, we are curious to know because they've attended your AGM. Do you have any supply chain issues and supply chain problem? And do we have 100% plant utilization? And so very interesting. How do you tackle the price issue with your competitors? I know about this Patanjali. What they do, they deliberately put that toothpaste price down or other products down so that, people flock and purchase their products. So how have you tackled this issue? That also is really amazing to make you be in level with your competitors. And so competitors, some have left, like Balsara company and all those things. They couldn't face and they have left. So I want to know, what is your market share as far as your toothpaste is concerned because of your competitors? So, and one more thing I want to say is, you mentioned in your speech that you have still a long way to go. So what are your products which are in research now, which you are doing research? Of course, I hope it doesn't come in the way of your confidentiality. That is up to you, sir. And so that's all I have to say.
Oh, thank you.
Does this Russian-Ukraine war, has it affected us in any way regarding our raw materials, regarding anything? So, and which countries do we export? So I tell you frankly, it's very difficult to read your annual report through your website. That is not practical. That's why I'm asking you this silly question.
Okay.
So which countries do you export your products? So once again, I want to say, just proud of our Colgate company and proud of you as our chairman, sir. You have been a very good chairman in your nature, in your efficiency. You have been very good, sir. You've been very good. That's why Colgate has come up. We wish our company all the best. We wish you also all the best. Once again, repeating, I'm very proud to be of Colgate shareholder. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Very kind of you to use those words. May you also remain with us as a Colgate family for a very long time. Thank you.
Inviting the next speaker shareholder, speaker number 7, Mr. Yusuf Rangwala.
So can you hear my voice, sir? आपको आवाज आ रहा है, chairman?
बिल्कुल मिस्टर रंगवाला, आपकी आवाज एकदम क्लियर आ रही है. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. आपकी आवाज सुनकर फिर से एक बार सुनकर बड़ा आनंद हुआ.
सर देखिए, आज मोहर्रम हमारा है, 10वीं मोहर्रम, और ये कोलगेट ऐसा है सर, मैं आपको छोटा सा शेयर पेश कर रहा हूँ. सुबह जब उठे, आपका कोलगेट का सर हम रेड वाला यूज करते हैं, जिससे हमारा दांत की कैविटी चली जाती है. ना कैविटीज की हिम्मत कभी आ सकती है सर, क्योंकि आपका कोलगेट में अपना रणजीत सिंह जो अपना ब्रांड एम्बेसडर है, उनके बारे में सर क्या कहना, उनका नाम ही काफी है. यहाँ हो आगे उसका तो सर फिर कोई पूछने का कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. सर आपने डिविडेंड भी अच्छा दिया. आज हमारे फ्रेंड ने बताया 2009 का भाव है टुडे इन मार्केट ऑफ ₹1 शेयर. सर दिस इज वेरी मच. आपने हमको रिटर्न भी दिया, बोनस भी दिया, आपने इतना अच्छा दिया है सर. आपके पास में क्या बोलूं. और अपना कंपनी सेक्रेटरी सुरेंद्र शर्मा जो अच्छे हार्ड वर्किंग, हैंडसम एंड वेरी पर्टिकुलर टू वर्क. सर हो सके तो मैं आपको जो हाथ जोड़ के विनती करता हूँ सर, आपका कोलगेट का विजिट आपने बोला था सर 75th ईयर में आप लेके जाएंगे, लेकिन सर आपने जरा हमारा विजिट के लिए सर एक छोटा सा आपके लिए मैं इंतजार कर रहा हूँ. आपने बोला था कि आप हमें बहुत लंबा कोई विजिट कराएंगे. सर अभी तो कोरोना चला गया है, मंथ ऑफ अक्टूबर और दिवाली एक छोटा गेट टुगेदर रखिए. अगर नहीं हो सका तो आपका ऑफिस में सर आपका सीआर एक्टिव आपका एनालिस्ट मीट कभी होता है सर? इफ देयर इज एनालिस्ट मीट सर आई वुड लाइक टू कम. इफ देयर इज एनालिस्ट मीट sir, whether you're doing the analyst bit, sir, I would like to know. Sir, as you mentioned on the page 8 and 9, smiling photo of our brand ambassador and brand ambassador, our product, just like a Colgate Sol or Super Flexi Brush, and page number 24 and 25, many excellent awards. Sir, 2 pages आपने भर के दिया है, 2 pages. Your excellent printing, sir. Our company secretary has done. Sir, I will come directly on point. 188 crore net sale. 654 crore margin, 176 crore net cash. On page 8 and 9, smiling photo as I mentioned. Sir, I would like to know which is a new product. Sir, जब भी रिलायंस का मैं जाता हूँ ऑल ओवर इंडिया में, सर आपका प्रोडक्ट ऐसा है अफ्रीका, यूनाइटेड स्टेट, कहाँ पे कोलगेट नहीं मिलता है. कोलगेट का सर मेन हरी हिंदुस्तान लीवर एंड पतंजलि एंड देयर आर सो मेनी अदर कंपनी जस्ट लाइक अ डाबर, बट कोलगेट को सर कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. जमाने में वो दम नहीं जो कोलगेट को हिला सके. कोलगेट आपसे है और कोलगेट सर रहेगा जब तक है, जब तक कोलगेट है तब तक रहेगा सर. कोई कोलगेट को मिटा नहीं सकता सर, किसी में दम नहीं है सर कोलगेट को मिटाने के लिए. उसका ब्रांड ही काफी है सर, और ये इंटरनेशनल कंपनी है सर. और सर आपके होते हुए सर बहुत सालों आपसे रूबरू नहीं मिले सर. नेक्स्ट ईयर में आशा रखता हूँ कि फिजिकल मीट होएगी तो आपसे सर मुलाकात होगी और अपने कंपनी सेक्रेटरी सुरेंद्र सर से भी मुलाकात होगी। सर हो सके तो आपका नया प्रोडक्ट जो लॉन्च हुआ मार्केट में आप हमें भेजिए सर ऐसे फ्री सैंपल, तो हम भी सर आपके चाहते हैं सर। अगर ऐसा कुछ ऐसा हो सके तो सर मैं आपको विनती करता हूँ सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच। एक छोटा सा और शेयर पेश करना चाहता हूँ। फूलों की खुशबू महकते रहे कलियों की बहार, आने वाले सब त्योहारों को आपको सर मैं शुभकामना देता हूँ और सर आपकी हेल्थ वेल्थ और सब शुभकामना आपको सर है। सर मैं अपना वीडियो चालू करना चाहता हूँ। अपना वीडियो दिखता है क्या सर? में नहीं वीडियो
आप कीजिए सर।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक
वीडियो
यू,
इज नॉट गोइंग। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू वेरी मच मिस्टर रंगवाला, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 8, Mr. Manoj Gupta.
गुड टू सी यू मिस्टर गुप्ता। आई डोंट थिंक आई हैव स्पोक, आपसे पहले बात नहीं हुई, तो आपको
हुई है
स्क्रीन
सर,
पर देखकर बड़ा अच्छा
हुई है।
हुआ।
नहीं 20 में भी हुआ, 21 में भी हुआ, 22 वी हैव मिस।
तो 22 में शायद लास्ट ईयर आपसे बात नहीं हुई थी, तो मैं तो याद नहीं रहा
हाँ,
मुझे।
21 में when Mr. I was behind the Bubna has created some problem.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you have asked Mr. Bubna that your time is over. He says no, I am a corporate expert.
आपको ये सब याद है?
Thanks, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Gupta. I am equity shareholder of Colgate Palmolive. I have joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata. I feel proud to be a part of Colgate because I have attended 4 or 5 AGMs physically in Bidla, Metusubri when Mr. R.A. Shah was the vice chairman. And there was my good cordial relation with Mr. R.A. Shah. I told him that why are you not joining the Indian board? You are the vice chairman and chairman of all MNCs in Mumbai-based MNCs. He says कि whenever Indian companies will invite me, I will join. At that time, a director can limitation was 20 board. At that time, when Mr. R.A. Shah was the director in several boards, so that he came to Calcutta several times. But I have a great respect for him. In Mumbai-based 2 or 3 top solicitors are famous: ML Bhakta, Kanga and Company, and Corporate Wali Mr. R.A. Shah. So I have a great respect and thanks to you. And I warm welcome the new MD. She is a lady, and our president is lady, finance minister is lady, and our beloved and visionary prime minister is inspiring the women to come front to lead the nation. So thanks our parent company that who has trust on our lady to appoint her in our as a MD of our board, and I believe that she will take the company on new heights with her team and all employees. And I thanks to the company secretary and his team to help us to join this meeting through VC. So thanks to the dividend, either it is 40 or 39, that's not an issue, but we are paying the dividend in spite of several challenges, global or internal. इतना challenge है कि वार भी चल रही है, इन्फ्लेशन भी चल रहा है, रॉ मटेरियल की शॉर्टेज भी है, but we are paying a 39 rupees per share as dividend. It's a good. So dental problem are increasing day by day. 60% young generation are facing a problem in their dentals, and in every day you will find 10 new dental doctors because now dental course is very cheap, and if every family you will go, educated family, you will find one either lady or gents a dental doctor. They have opened 200 square foot chamber and they are doing all things. So how you will what you will product you will launch for the young generation, they should not face in their dental, because the सब अभी क्या था ना, पहले हम अच्छी चीज खाते थे, हेल्दी चीज खाते थे और अच्छी चीजें मिलती थी. अब सारा जो है ना सब मिक्स आइटम मिलता है, घी भी अच्छा नहीं मिलता, आटा भी अच्छा नहीं मिलता, तो वो सब दांत में. और अभी जंक फूड चल गया, 3 महीना पुराना चिप्स खाएंगे, कुरकुरे खाएंगे, तो वो दांत को तो प्रॉब्लम करेंगे. पिज्जा खाएंगे, ये सब खाएंगे. तो आपके लिए तो अच्छा है कि डेंटल प्रॉब्लम बढ़ेगी तो मंजन बिकेगा, लोग खाएंगे, क्योंकि डॉक्टर भी यही सोचता है सर कि खाएं, बीमार हो और आए तो आप. बट एनीवे ये एक तो एक मजाक की बात है, बट यू शुड ट्राई टू लॉन्च सच टाइप ऑफ प्रोडक्ट that young generation should not try to visit the doctor. They should use the Colgate product in any primary issue, like as 1 year pen relief of 4 gram 55 rupees. That's very exclusive product and very famous product. अगर दांत में प्रॉब्लम हुआ तो वो थोड़ा सा लगा लो, 5 मिनट दांत को बीच लो, तो वो पूरा जब हो जाएगा माउल पूरा चारों तरफ, तो वो प्रॉब्लम को हेल्प करे, उसको प्रॉब्लम रिजॉल्व में हेल्प करेगा. तो ट्राई टू लॉन्च मोर exclusive product in that area that young generation can get and parents can give that product to use that product for their young generation. So think about that. Ask your R&D. Your R&D expenditure is very low. I don't know about the international level of Colgate Palmolive, CPINC, but try to expand the R&D expenses, research and development, that so that we can get new products. And sir, how you will face the competition from Hindustan Unilever and Dabur and Patanjali and Sri Sri? How you will face? They are also pushing their products in the market like Patanjali. Patanjali has launched 7 types toothpaste. And बाबाजी योग कराते कराते उद्योगपति बन गए. योग कराते कराते पहले उन्होंने कहा लोगों से योग करो, अब लोग योग करने में लग गए, बाबाजी उद्योग करने में लग गए. तो ये देश का हाल है. अब बाबा जी अच्छे सक्सेस बिजनेसमैन बन गए. तो इस पे आप सोचिए कि आप कैसे उस पे कंपटीशन करें, क्योंकि मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ हंसी मजाक की बात है सर. अब मैं सर बचपन में जो है ना, अब तो मैं शैम्पू यूज ये सब बहुत कम यूज करता हूँ क्योंकि बाल बहुत जल्दी उठते हैं केमिकल यूज करने से. बट आपका एक शैम्पू था हेलो और येलो रंग का, वो बहुत पॉपुलर ब्रांड था और उसको मैं करीब 25 साल तक अपने 10 से लेके 25 साल तक उस हेलो शैम्पू को सैसे और बोतल को बहुत यूज किया. अब वो मिलता ही नहीं हेलो शैम्पू. तो थिंक अबाउट दैट कि वो फिर से मार्केट में आए और वो उससे क्या था, बहुत फायदा था. उसमें क्या था, एक मिक्स था हेलो शैम्पू में, वो पिंक भी आता था और येलो भी आता था और उससे जो है ना बाल जो है मजबूत होते थे और सब होते थे. तो उस तरह का कोई ऐसा शैम्पू और आपका जो सेविंग किट थी ना सर, उसको लॉन्च कीजिए, क्योंकि अब कंपटीशन का बाजार है और मार्केट में स्टेबल करना है. तो टूथपेस्ट और माउथ फ्रेशनर और ब्रश बेच के नहीं चलेगा सर. अब कुछ और प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च कीजिए जिससे कि हाइजीनिक प्रोडक्ट जो कि हम मार्केट में स्टेबल हो सके. डिविडेंड आप 10 रुपया दीजिए चाहे 20 रुपया दीजिए, वो कोई बात नहीं है, बट मार्केट में स्टेबिलिटी, मार्केट शेयर और कंज्यूमर पकड़ के रखे, ये सोचिए. और CSR आप अच्छा करते हैं. वी रन से हॉस्पिटल इन कैलकाटा, more than 100-year-old hospital which was founded by J.R. Birla in the heart of the city. Or sir, you can send some sample kits for our patients of the HDU, ICU or ITU so that we can distribute. Like in the year 2021, HUL given us brew sample for the coffee to our patients in all central localized hospital. So you should consider, and I totally agree with Mr. Rangawala and one lady that try to send some sample kits to the shareholders, so that we can ask our young generation that you should also use the Colgate product. This is product is this. So you should consider. That will be a big advertisement from your side. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to you.
Yes,
I
sir.
wish to God for your healthy and prosperous, safe, long life. And we will try to meet physical next time, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. आप कलकत्ता से ज्वाइन होते हर साल. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you.
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 9, Sneh Munot.
Hello. Good morning. No, I cannot hear you. Your voice is not audible.
आपको आवाज नहीं आ रही सर मेरी?
हाँ, अभी आ रही है आवाज एकदम क्लियर.
सर मैं श्रीपाल सिंह मनोज गुरुग्राम हरियाणा से बोल रहा हूँ.
अरे वाह, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. आपने पहली बार शायद ज्वाइन किया ये कॉल, बट बहुत अच्छा हुआ. वर्चुअल कॉल होने की वजह से आपसे मुलाकात होती, नहीं तो नहीं होती.
सर आपको मेरा यही निवेदन है, आने वाले भविष्य में भी आप AGM बोर्ड मीटिंग सभी ऐसी वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग करिए जैसे पूरा भारत क्या पूरी दुनिया जोड़ सकता है. और आपने गुरुग्राम का उदाहरण दिया साहब. गुरुग्राम तो है ही है कोलगेट, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ बहुत बड़ा डिजिटल हब है. ये सिर्फ गांव नहीं रह गया, एक डिजिटल हब बन गया है. अच्छा, मैं श्रीपाल सिंह मनोज गुरुग्राम हरियाणा से आप सबको सादर प्रणाम, सादर नमस्कार. आदरणीय चेयरमैन साहब, आपके डायरेक्शन में कंपनी ने अमूल्य 25 सालों में सिल्वर जुबली, 50 सालों में गोल्डन जुबली, 75 सालों में प्लेटिनम जुबली और अब 85 एनिवर्सरी मना रही है. इसके लिए मैं आपको और आपके पूरे बोर्ड को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं. कंपनी ने यह पर्व और भारत के अमृत महोत्सव पर्व पे अवसर पर आप सबको तथा कंपनी के सभी कर्मचारियों को भी बधाई देता हूं, जिनकी सबकी तपस्या से कंपनी यह पर्व मना रही है. आप भारत के प्रधानमंत्री का सपना डिजिटल इंडिया, मेक इन इंडिया बनाने में बड़ा योगदान कर रहे हैं। आपके अच्छे शासन व प्रशासन की वजह से कंपनी निरंतर गोल्डन पथ पर अग्रसर है। सुनहरे अवसर पर अगर आप बोनस पे विचार करेंगे तो ये सबके हित में होगा। आने वाले सालों में कंपनी के विस्तार की योजना को विस्तार से बताएं तथा पूंजी की व्यवस्था कैसे करेंगे। R&D एंड सब्सिडरी कंपनी का फ्यूचर प्लान भी बताइए, जिससे हमें ज्ञात हो सके हमारा कंपनी भविष्य में क्या करने जा रही है। आपसे निवेदन है कि भविष्य में AGM, EGM, बोर्ड मीटिंग वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के द्वारा ही कीजिएगा। इससे तन मन धन की बचत होगी, जो कंपनी की प्रगति में बहुत बड़ा योगदान करेगी। आपके CFO साहब, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। समय पर बैलेंस शीट मिल गई है। कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब तथा उनके सहयोगियों ने अपना अमूल्य समय निकालकर जो हमारा मार्गदर्शन किया है, इसके लिए मैं उनका आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। कंपनी की 85th एनिवर्सरी में आप फैक्ट्री विजिट की व्यवस्था करेंगे तो एक सोने में सुहागा होगा। जय हिंद, धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मनोज साहब आपका, और आपसे आगे भी बात करते रहने की आशा है।
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 10, Mr. Santosh Saraf.
नमस्ते।
नमस्ते माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक, मेरे सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और मेरे शेयर होल्डर भाइयों बहनों, मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ सभ्यता से आप सभी को नमस्कार करता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ आप अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में और अच्छे से होंगे। सर लास्ट में आपसे मुलाकात नहीं हो सकी क्योंकि आपके सेक्रेटरी टीम ने मुझे मौका नहीं दिया है, क्योंकि मैंने टाइमिंग नहीं ठीक से भेजी। पहले ही मेरा लेटर चला गया था कि उनके टाइम फिक्स थी, टाइम में लेटर नहीं गया, और जब टाइम खत्म हो गई तो उस समय मुझे इन्फॉर्म करते हैं कि आपका लेटर लेट में आया। अगर पहले कहते तो शायद रीसेंड मैं कर सकता था। मैं आपका IPO 1975 या 70 में आया था, तब से शेयर होल्डर था। जब 25 में IPO आया था, तब से आज तक मैं शेयर होल्डर हूँ, और आपने इतना कुछ दिया, सब पर फाड़ के दिया सर। कहाँ आपके शेयर मतलब 25 में आए थे, आज 2000 के दाम और कितना बार बोनस दिया। हर साल आप बोनस देते थे, लास्ट 2015 में भी बोनस दिया। सर अब बोनस नहीं किया मैंने, क्योंकि शेयर की जो वैल्यूएशन है काफी रिस्पेक्टेबल वैल्यू है। 2000 रुपये का एक शेयर हमें अच्छा लगता है सर, लेकिन वही अगर स्प्लिट कर देंगे, बोनस दे देंगे, स्प्लिट तो होगा नहीं, बोनस देंगे तो फिर 1000 रुपये आ जाएगा, 500 रुपये आ जाएगा, अच्छा नहीं चल। 4 फिगर में हमारा है, और मैं तो चाहूंगा कि ना ये 10,000 रुपया किसी कीमत हो, जैसे हर आदमी एक शेयर भी रखता हो तो कहे मैं 10,000 का मालिक हूँ। जैसे आदमी आज MRF का शेयर है, किसी बात में एक शेयर भी है तो कहता मैं लखपति हूँ, है। तो इसी तरह मतलब बड़ी गर्व की बात होती है कि एक आदमी एक शेयर रखने वाला भी अपने आप को लखपति समझता, जैसे यानी गरीब नहीं होता है कि नहीं। तो मैं चाहूंगा आप इसको स्प्लिट या बोनस मत, स्प्लिट तो होगा नहीं, बोनस मत दीजिए सर, जैसे वैसे रहिए। और डिविडेंड तो आप दे रहे सर, जितना कमाते उतना तो डिविडेंड देते हैं। आज साल आपने 38 रुपया 50 रुपया कमा और 39 रुपया डिविडेंड दे दिया। लास्ट ईयर आपने 40 रुपया कमाया और 40 रुपया डिविडेंड दे दिया। तो जितना कमाते उतना डिविडेंड आप पूरा दे रहे हैं सर, फिर बोनस की क्या जरूरत है? हमें कोई बोनस की जरूरत नहीं सर, है। और मैं ये कहूंगा हमारे जो नए MD मैडम आई है, उनको धन्यवाद दूंगा कि उन्होंने आने के बाद में हमारी वुमेन की संख्या 25% ले आई टोटल एम्प्लॉयमेंट के अंदर। तो उनसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि इसको 40-50 तक ले जाइए, क्योंकि हमको अब हमारे मोदी जी का सपना है कि पूरी दुनिया में तीसरी महाशक्ति हमको बनना है। तो उसके लिए हमको वुमेन को एम्पावरमेंट करना जरूरी है। इसलिए आप वुमेन को ज्यादा सर्विस दीजिए, उनको समाज में अपना जो है योगदान करने का मौका जरूर देंगे सर। कुछ डिस्प्यूटेड के केस पेंडिंग चल रहे हैं, उनको देखिए क्लीन हो जाए तो अच्छा, कि काफी डिस्प्यूटेड केस है। तो अपने बैलेंस शीट ऐसे काफी अच्छी है, डिस्प्यूट केस के कारण आज बैलेंस शीट में एक जगह स्पोर्ट है कि भी क्यों इतने इनकम टैक्स आदि केस पेंडिंग है। तो उनको देखिए लीगल टीम को कहीं कुछ होता है तो करने की चेष्टा करें सर। एक सर मेरे रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी के बारे में है, जो ग्रीन एनर्जी हम लोग जिसको कह रहे हैं, ये अपने जो टोटल कंपनी में यूज होती है एनर्जी, इसकी कितनी परसेंटेज एनर्जी हम ग्रीन एनर्जी यूज कर रहे हैं सर? क्योंकि हमें 2030 में पूरा कार्बन रहित बनने का है, जीरो कार्बन जिसको कह रहे हैं। तो हमारी ग्रीन एनर्जी कितनी यूज हो रही है, इसके बारे में अगर आप लोग के पास कोई फिगर तो बता दीजिएगा सर। और सर ये बीसी मीटिंग काफी अच्छी होती है सर। लोग कहते हैं फिजिकल मीटिंग करें, चिंता ने कहा फिजिकल मीटिंग करिए, लेकिन मैं मेरी बहन से पूछना चाहूंगा, आज बरसात मुंबई में बहुत जोर से हो रही है, इस बरसात में आप कैसे मीटिंग जाके अटेंड करते? सिर्फ कहना इजी लगता है, अटेंड करना मुश्किल होता है। और क्यों हम करते वाले को आप बात दे रही हो, हम भी तो शेयर होल्डर है, हमारी भी तो इच्छा होती है हमारे कर्मचारी जो अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं उनके प्रति आभार प्रकट करने की। तो मैं चाहूंगा कि बीसी मीटिंग काफी है, जैसे गुड़गांव से देखिए आपने अभी बात की, रहता से मनोज ने बात की, जगदीप बख्शी ने बात की, और भी शेयर होल्डर हो सकता है कि आज फॉरन का भी कोई शेयर होल्डर हो जिसको अगर टाइम हो तो भी इस माध्यम से बात कर सकता है। तो मैं चाहूंगा सर बीसी मीटिंग रखिए, इसमें फायदे ही फायदे हैं, कॉस्ट कमती आता है, ट्रेवल रिस्क नहीं है, हमारे मैनेजमेंट को जो सेक्रेटरी है उनको भी काफी कम मतलब हेडेक होता है, नहीं तो बहुत बड़ा मैनेजमेंट करना, किसी शादी ब्याह में मैनेजमेंट होता है वैसे मैनेजमेंट करना होता है, डायरेक्टर है उनकी हॉस्पिटलिटी है। बीसी मीटिंग काफी है, फिर हमारे डायरेक्टर को भी सुविधा है सर, उनको आने के लिए बाउंड्री नहीं है, कहीं भी रहे मीटिंग अटेंड कर सकते हैं। तो मैं चाहूंगा बीसी मीटिंग करिए। अगर भविष्य में मान लीजिए आपकी इच्छा होती है कि फिजिकल मीटिंग भी करूं, तो फिजिकल के साथ में बीसी मीटिंग का ऑप्शन जरूर रखिए, जिससे बाहर वाले सेलर अपने आभार प्रकट कर सके सर। क्योंकि अभी देखिए 2 दिन पहले ही अभी महिंद्रा हॉलीडे की मीटिंग हुई थी, फिजिकल मीटिंग आपके बॉम्बे में, 25 से या 30 शेयर मैक्सिमम हाजिर थे, जबकि वो लोग बॉम्बे वाले कहते हैं फिजिकल करिए फिजिकल करिए, जबकि हमारे अरुण नंदा जी का रिटायरमेंट ईयर था, 75 उनकी एज का, उस समय भी 50 शेयर होल्डर भी मतलब हाजिर नहीं। तो भाई जिस जब हमारे रिटायरमेंट हो उनको कम से कम आभार प्रकट करने के लिए तो हाजिर रहते बॉम्बे वाले फिजिकली, लेकिन बोलने में फिजिकल अच्छा लगता है, आधे कोई हाजिर नहीं होता। इसलिए मैं चाहूंगा सर बीसी मीटिंग जरूर रखिए। एक बार मैं ज्यादा समय नहीं लूंगा, क्योंकि आप नए नए रिसर्च आप खुद करते हम कहेंगे तो कोई फायदा नहीं, कंपटीशन आते रहेंगे, नई नई कंपनियां आती रहेंगी, रामदेव जी जैसे कई आएंगे कई चले जाएंगे सर, ये तो दुनिया है, इसमें लोग आते और जाते रहते हैं, लेकिन हमारी कोलगेट वहीं रहेगी, क्योंकि कोलगेट ऐसा ब्रांड है जिसको हटाना मुश्किल है, जिनकी पैरें हमारे भारत की जमीन के अंदर में इतनी गड़ गई हैं कि उसको उखाड़ के फेंकना इजी नहीं है, उसके लिए बहुत बड़ा बाहुबली चाहिए, वो पॉसिबल नहीं है। तो मैं कहूंगा मुकुल साहब कि इसको रखिए। और एक बात लास्ट में ये रुको, आप जितने भी हमारे डायरेक्टर हैं, जितने भी अधिकारी हैं, और जितने भी शेयर होल्डर और जितने भी कर्मचारी आज वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस में प्रेजेंट है, उनको 2023 शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ, उनको परिवार को, और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ जो फाइनेंशियल जो 2023-24 है वो सभी के लिए हेल्दी वेल्दी और प्रॉस्पेरिटी के साथ व्यतीत हो। और एक सेक्रेटरी साहब से मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, फ्यूचर में जब भी वो लिंक भेजें तो कम से कम वहां पे स्पीकर नंबर जरूर लिख दें, जिससे जो स्पीकर उसको सुविधा होगी, अच्छा कि भी हमारा इतना नंबर स्पीकर है, ये जरूर सेवा करके जो आप लिंक भेजते ही हैं सब कुछ लिखते थे कि स्पीकर नंबर नोट करने में मेरे को लगता है कोई विशेष तकलीफ नहीं होगी, एक बार हैबिट कर लें तो हरदम के लिए हैबिट हो जाएगी। एक बार फिर आप सभी को धन्यवाद देता हूँ, जितने भी पढ़े उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ, और आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, आशा करता हूँ कि अगले साल फिर हम बीसी में आप हमें आमंत्रित करेंगे और हम अपने कर्मचारियों के प्रति अपना आभार व्यक्त करने का हमें मौका देंगे। जय हिंद जय भारत। एक बार आप सभी की लंबी उम्र की कामना करते हैं। नमस्कार।
बहुत 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 धन्यवाद सराफ साहब, बहुत शुक्रिया, आपने बहुत अच्छी बातें कही हैं, जरूर उसके ऊपर ध्यान देंगे।
Inviting the next speaker, speaker number 11, Mr. Atanu Saha. Hi, sir. Please unmute yourself before proceeding.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible, Mr. Saha, and welcome to the call, and thank you for joining in. I think I don't think I've spoken to you before, so very warm welcome.
Yes. Good morning, whether the time is good morning. I, Atanu Saha, a shareholder of Colgate Palmolive India Limited. Namaskar. Sir, my respective chairman and board of directors and all independent directors and our company secretary, total team, and all independent directors and all respective shareholders present in this virtual meeting. Sir, give me chance to speak in this. Thanks to give me chance to speak this meeting. Today, it's our company organizing its 28th annual general meeting. Whether it is also the organizing its 85 years the present in India.
the Colgate bright smiles and bright future. Sir, sir, yes, my previous shareholders already raised a number of queries, number of gratis to our company's job. So one thing is that I wish to just informing you that our company is almost debt-free company. So, and good return on equity, healthy dividend payout 101%, and stock trading at but it's stock trading, sir. It's 29.8 times than its book value, and through the poor sales growth, sir, 4.53% over 5 years. Sir, one thing that matter of R&D already our some previous shareholders. So not necessary repeat. You already mentioned it, sir. Our company, its environment in social governance and recycle ESG and social responsibility. They are doing. It's really very good. Mainly recycle waste management, water management, and innovation on product designs. So it's not necessary to. I wish a good year ahead with good result and good health to every our employee or every person. And one thing, sir, our reserve surplus is 1689 crores, sir. Sir, what is our future plan, sir? And I wish, and now I hand over to our moderator, Atanu Shaha, it's Colgate, the core value, caring, global team work, and continuous enforcement and improvement. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Saha. Just so nice of you to talk about the company and its values. We really appreciate that you know and understand our values and you talk about them. We are touched. Thank you.
Inviting the next speaker, Ms. Hutokshi Patel.
Namaste.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible now. Thank you and welcome. It's nice to hear your voice once again, Ms. Patel.
Hello, Mr. Devra. Very good morning and all the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Our respected chairman, Mr. Mukul Ji Devra Ji, eminent directors on the board, my dear fellow shareholders, very lovely, informative speech was given by almost all the shareholders. Our respected sir, CFO, Mr. Jacob sir, and our company secretary, Mr. Surendra Sharma ji. Thank you very much for compiling a very excellent annual report. Very excellent annual report, very informative, and all the financial informations are very well given. Thank you, Mr. Jacob. Thank you, Mr. Sharma ji. I also thank the senior management team for and all the employees of the Colgate for even in this crucial financial times. People have worked hard to give excellent results. The share price has also increased. The dividend is also good and company is doing very well. Thank you all the employees of the company together with the management team, senior management team, directors of the company. Now I come to the topic. Indeed, Colgate is a very famous, it's a household name almost in each and every house. Today mothers don't say, "Hey, brush kiya kya? Hey, Colgate karna? Colgate kiya kya?" This is what the Colgate is today. Let innumerable companies crop up, but nobody can compete. Nobody's product will be as good as Colgate's. And I wish the company all the very best. Din duni rat chogani, the company should prosper. Sir, I would like your speech was really very informative, enlightening almost many topics. I would only request, sir, that in your speech you had told us something about this innovative growth of responsible digital technology. If you can throw some little more light on it, it was a really very interesting topic. Please do explain me this in detail. It will be very useful to other shareholders. Sir, please, I request yourself, yes, of course, but your management team, especially your CFOs and CS and company secretary and administration group, to think that shareholders are also customers. Don't think us to be shareholders and नाक का टिचका नहीं चढ़ाने का शेयरहोल्डर्सों के लिए, लेकिन we are also customers, and each shareholder is having a family of at least, if not 7, 8, but at least 4, 5 members are there, and we all become customers of our product. So, as told by innumerable other shareholders, very good points they have told. And one of the point was that please do send us some of your product samples so that not only we use, we also distribute it among our neighboring people. That देखो shareholder बनने से, share खरीदने से हम लोग को ये product का sampling मिलता भी है, और the product itself is very good. दूसरा प्रोडक्ट यूज करने के बदले Colgate यूज करो. We can also indeed do some marketing for our own product, of which we are the shareholder. That is one thing. That's the second thing. First is that information about the digital technology. This is the second point. The third point I go is, so among all the various products of our Colgate, which product, according to the company, is the principal selling product and principal product which earns maximum profit for the company? Which is the product, if you can throw some light on it, which gives us good, rich dividend return? So, Jacob sir has given wonderful financial statements in which we find the cash in hand as companies having good cash in hand. How does the management team, the learned board of directors, plan to use this cash in hand? Is it for reutilization in the company, or maybe some part of it, or maybe some part for giving bonus to shareholders? I would, if you could throw some light on it, according to the board of directors, according to the senior management team, I would be grateful. If cash in hand is indeed very high, so if you can throw some light on it. So, indeed, we all expect bonus, and it is high time that we get some bonus in this year, if possible, during the Diwali time. So one more important point I would like to come out with. I was, as even mentioned by other shareholders, there was Colgate Palmolive soap, shampoo, and many other products of Colgate. So the Palmolive soap to market mein दिखता ही नहीं है. Not even in malls, not even in the kirana shops. I don't find why. What is the reason? It was a very good soap. Very good soap. I use Godrej soap, Synthol, which is a very good soap, and this Colgate Palmolive I used to use. But वो तो मिलता ही नहीं है. I do not know why we are not getting. Even मेरा shampoo नहीं मिलता है. How will ladies like me with thick hair growth, from where we will get shampoos of Colgate Palmolive? And especially the X shampoo which was coming, it was just excellent. Every product of Colgate is excellent. Not only soap, which I'm stressing here, even your toothpaste, toothbrush, So only one request: toothbrushes which you make, keep their handle of the toothbrush. As you say, okay, you are making reusable handles, but please make the handle something slick and slender and slim. Slick, slender, and slim, so that we are able to hold it in hand. उसका हैंडल ही इतना भैंस जैसा जाड़ा हैंडल बना के रखा है. Let it be slim, and also we can put it in our, decorative bathrooms we have, wherein we have that toothbrush holder. No, none of your toothbrushes go in that holder, and we have to dump it, in a box along with the other toothbrushes. This is very unhygienic. Individual dispenser of the toothbrush is there, and that is much better to use in alag separate dispensable holders, so that it is separated. Now, never put toothbrushes in all other people's toothbrushes, even if they are related to us. Never put it in one box. Let it, after using it, after cleaning it, keep it separately. So please make the handle sleek, slender, and slim, so that it is very well adjustable in the various holes of the holding. Also, कोविड तो खत्म हो गया, आज 2-3 साल हो गया, 2-3 साल से खत्म है. Some few companies are even holding physical meetings also. Why? My husband is laughing over here in front of me. Why are we not holding a physical meeting of Colgate? Rather than holding this virtual meeting, OAVC. One way OAVC meeting is also very good. People from different parts of India can participate in this meeting in Colgate, which is not only in India present, but it is present in the neighboring countries also. And I pray God that our Colgate prospers. Not as it is prospering in India, it also prospers in other neighboring countries also, and our export orders increase leaps and bounds. I pray so that the profit of our company increases by leaps and bounds, and we shareholders in return get good dividend from the company, and our share price go high. And the directors of the company also should see that the export orders increase of our company. Sir, your brands like Keep Colgate Smiling is indeed very good. So for the good smile, good products of Colgate is really very essential. So why should dentists have all the say? Why, when such a good company is there, why should people go to dentists? Dentists may be hundreds, thousands, or even some few lakhs. But population की बस्ती तो करोड़ में और अरबों में है, billions and billions में, trillions में है. Then why people should and majority in India are cannot afford dentist. And as other shareholder just said this very good point, that every year there are leaps and bounds dentists are coming out from the university, where they are getting degrees of dentistry. It is not worthwhile to go. When we go there, now the easiest solution of a dentist is, ये दांत सड़ गया है, उसको निकाल दो और नया दांत लगवा दो. Why, when such good valuable products of Colgate is there, why should we remove the nature's gift given to us in the form of a tooth in our mouth, which helps us not only to chew food, but it keeps our jaws proper, it gives the shape of our face proper. If we remove the tooth, then the shape of our shape, believe me, because I'm aged, I'm a senior citizen, I don't feel shy to count myself as a senior citizen, because it is stupidity if a person says, अरे मैं तो 60 साल का हो गया, मैं क्यों अपने आप को 60 साल का बोलूं? 60 साल हुआ है. I am living in this world for 60 years. I should be proud of it. And it is only the old age that the tooth problem. Of course, even young people have tooth problem, but generally the tooth gets worn out, गिर जाता है. But if we use Colgate products, and as told by us, as taught by the Colgate to us, that we should regularly brush, not only once a day, at least twice a day. ऐसा कुछ सच प्रोग्राम रखो, हम लोग को भी बुलाओ, shareholders को भी आप participate कराओ ना. As I said, we are also your customers, but your shareholder department never treats us like customer. They only remember us only once in a year. हाँ, AGM आया, अभी सो के जागो और shareholder को बुलाओ. all shareholders should not be treated like that. Na? We are also your customers. Our family is also customers of yours. Now, treat us as, to give importance to your customers, not only in rural areas. Why you are developing in rural areas when you are living crores of populations in the city, in the urban area? Give training even in the urban areas. People who are going to work, they have no time. But if they take one toothbrush and a small toothpaste of Colgate, small toothpaste, small tube, and put it in their office drawer, and after eating food, if they brush, that the teeth will be preserved. It is good for your employees also. Give
True.
us some
Yes,
training.
yes, Ms. Patel.
Allow us to
Point.
participate.
Yep.
Also,
Got your point.
I wish I'm really happy that all your various programs of your awards and your various CSR programs are just excellent. I congratulate all the employees for the awards that you all have received. I wish the company all the very best. And hope that my points are taken and considered. Yes. And our company secretary, Mr. Sharmaji, please don't remember the shareholders only at the time of AGM. You have never bothered even to give us one single call in the whole year. You have never bothered even to give one single call to us, speak to us, even in the whole year, 365 days. Ek din, you are, of course, I know, very busy. But ek din, 10 minutes nikal ke shareholders, at least speaker shareholders ko to karo. I can understand 2,000, 5,000, 10 lakh shareholders may be there. At least थोड़ा तो उसमें से at least 100 तो को phone करके बात करो, hello, hi करो. It is good to keep good relations. I wish all the best to the company. Thank you very much, the management team, the board of directors, and the employees. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Patel. That is really good suggestions, and we will keep in mind as we go forward. Thank you.
The next registered speaker, Mr. Satish Shah, is not present. Moving on to the next speaker, inviting Mr. Maharajapuram Vaidyanathan.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Vaidyanathan. We can see you, but we cannot hear you yet. I think you need to.
You're able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
All the speakers so far were heaping praises on the company. I too am a very proud shareholder of this company for more than 4 decades. But today I have come with a problem.
Okay.
The issue is to comply with the requirements of KYC updation and nomination registration. I had 5 months ago submitted the necessary papers, documents, everything. Till date, there has been nothing has been done. Every time I send a mail, I get a reply that it has been sent to the concerned department. They will get back to you. When I talk to them over phone, every time they put me out to some customer service agent, the person says, yes, sir, these documents are not there, something is there, we will get back to you. I am really finding it puzzling how these people are functioning for 2 reasons primarily. One is the same set of documents I have submitted to other blue chip listed companies having other RTAs and also those which have in-house facility. They've all done it, accepted in a double quick time. No issues. This is the only register where I'm having a problem. Second thing is, I am myself a professional. I am a retired company secretary of a public sector bank, leading public sector bank. I know the job, I know what I'm doing. Now, third thing is, all said and done, you as a registrar want to ask something, I want you to put in writing. I asked them, please send me a mail. This is what I've sent. I sent by speed post. I have the acknowledgement with me. I have a copy of all the documents. Now, when they want something, I say, you give me a request. Tell me these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 items I want. Then only I can register nomination. Second, they say, you send me a mail, we'll reply within 2 days. Immediately after that call, on 19th of this month, I sent a mail to them with a copy to the company. Till date, nothing has happened. Their 2 days probably still not over. This is the level of responsibility, accountability, governance that we talk of. We are in the era of ESG. Is this allowed to be perpetuated like this? Shareholders held to ransom. See, these registrars, they get their income, they get their revenue, the employees then draw their salary and go. उनको महीना हर महीने पगार मिल जाएगा, लेकिन हमारा क्या शेयर होल्डर का क्या होगा? मैं मर जाऊंगा तो मेरा परिवार डूब जाएगा. Is this the responsible attitude of the company registrars?
No.
Somebody at the board level must take it up. That is why I have now escalated this to the board level. I hope somebody takes it up in right earnest, peruses the documents, and comes out the favor outcome. That is the reason why I have called now. I have registered. I've done this. I'm sorry. Otherwise,
No. Don't be sorry, Mr. Vaidyanathan, at all. Your complaint is very genuine. Your concern is very genuine. If you have a problem, you have a problem. And it has to be solved. It is our responsibility to solve the problem together. Only when you raise this, if there is anything that we need to fix in terms of process, in terms of any other things in our side, only when we know we can fix it. If we don't know, we cannot fix it. So the fact that you brought it to our attention is we should be thankful to you. And you should not worry about it at all, sir. And I'm sorry that you've been going through such problem. We will talk to our RTAs quickly on this one, and somebody will get back to you on how to resolve your issue. I'm sure there is a way of resolving it, and we'll find a solution.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vaidyanathan. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Inviting the next speaker, Mr. Ashit Pathak.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Mr. Pathak, you are absolutely very clearly audible, and thank you. Now you're visible also.
But sir, last year I did not get chance to meet with you.
But
last year I
I'm
also
sorry.
sent my speaker request. Okay, no problem, sir. I always appreciating my company, every rewarding policy to member, and also last year is good financial performance, cash profit also 1,270, and ROC 84%, and EPS also very 38.5%. And powering a billion smile. Sir, your opening remarks is very, very optimistic. And also the visualization of CSR and ESG sustainability is very excellent. Because as a FMCG company, this is very necessary. And sir, if for some highlights about the 3 years CapEx program, mostly for digital transformation, which is very necessary. Every FMCG company is transforming network in digital, like supply chains and distribution model and other. And also cost optimization, which is very necessary, and research and development, and ESG framework and waste management program. Through some highlights, our business perspectives regarding the campaigning of Colgate Strong Teeth with brand ambassadors, two biggest celebrities. We get the business perspectives, through some highlights. My previous speaker also mentioned various products. And sir, what types of new products in our business pipelines? I also share my views that Calcutta Chemicals is a very nice oral care products that is neem oil based. I think the multinational company trying to patent over neem. I think that neem-based paste is very excellent and very, very strongly for also health. This is my view I like to share. And also neem is very strongly antibiotic. And sir, I'm in Calcutta in West Bengal. Every dentist is recommended that Sensodyne toothpaste for use. Because Colgate is a very, very, very old player in the oral care. So I like to draw attention there for our products where dentists can recommend our product other than other products. Because Patanjali, my previous speaker also mentioned, the Patanjali is always lowering the price of the toothpaste because this is capturing the market share. This is my view. And sir, if you throw some highlights, our market share at present, and also we have 4 manufacturing plants. At present, the capacity of the utilization and all the 4 plants recognized as a smart factory. If so, throw some highlights. And also Himachal Pradesh at present is very drastically impacted with rain and flash flood. Any impact in our production unit? It throws some highlights about this. And sir, I know my previous speakers also raised about the Pune shares, because we are celebrating 85 years. For this eve, my view also same, sir. If you recommended bonus, rewarded with bonus, and also, sir, I noticed our local leading newspapers distributed a sample of Colgate toothpaste previously in their new product. I think this is very, very good initiative. And also, if you attached the sample and also the oral care programs, some written there, that will be very effective. Because Mrs. Patel also mentioned to sample distribution, because the sample distribution to members is also a good practice, because this is also our advertisement with any advertisement cost. Because with our distribution of our products, we can enhance. Because you also mentioned the Philippines also very, very awareness about oral care. But my country is not, Manoj also mentioned, is not very aware to oral care. It's very vital also for stomach. Because if my dent is also be protected, my stomach will be protected.
Correct. Yes.
That is the main view.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
we are facing very malnutrition with other factors. So I think Colgate has the enough space, domestic space, for their business perspectives, which I like to share, sir, as a minority member. And nothing to say more. And wishing the prosperity of my company year to year, and everybody good health by the leadership of oral care of my company.
Thank you very much, sir.
Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining all the way from Kolkata. Thank you.
Inviting the next speaker, Ms. Bharti Saraf. Ma'am, please unmute yourself before proceeding.
हेलो
Hello, Mr. Saraf.
नहीं, मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ में बोल चुका हूँ सर, और मेरी वाइफ की तबीयत आज ठीक नहीं, हुई, अटेंड नहीं करेगी।
Oh, no problem, sir. हम बस ये प्रार्थना करते हैं कि उनकी तबीयत जल्द से जल्द ठीक हो जाए।
धन्यवाद सर, आपकी प्रार्थना जरूर काम करेगी।
बहुत शुक्रिया।
Inviting the next speaker, Mr. Vinay Bhide.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, namaskar.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Bide, very clearly. Now I can see you also, Mr. Bide. Namaskar.
ओळखत का मला?
मी ओळखलं.
आपण फिजिकल मीटिंग मध्ये भेटलो होतो साहेब.
एकदा भेटलो होतो, त्यानंतर भेट नाही झाली.
नाही झाली. You're right. Right. Anyway,
पण आता चेहरा स्क्रीनवर पाहून जरा छान वाटलं की मागच्या आठवणी एकदम फ्रेश झाल्या.
Thank you so much, sir. I'll start right away. Chairman, Mr. Mukul Devras, Managing Director, Mrs. Prabha Narasimhan, distinguished directors present at today's AGM, company executives, fellow shareholders. Good afternoon to all of you. A lot has been said about the performance of the company. Like all other shareholders, I am also pleased to know of the company's continuous performance over the decade, as has been shown on pages number 22 and 23 of the annual report. I am sure that the continuing performance of Colgate over the years continues to retain the smiles of all stakeholders, including shareholders. It is also very pleasing to note, sir, that the company continues to do well on all fronts and continues to win awards, as shown on pages number 24 and 25 of our annual report. A word on the annual report, I must say the annual report is extremely well prepared. And, like in earlier years, this year, I have decided that, I will not ask any searching questions on either the products or the financial aspects. I just want to, have, one information which I have just, seen on the television screen this morning. You and all, the directors and the shareholders will be extremely pleased to know the price of the Colgate share this morning had reached 2,000 rupees. I remember some time back, it was, in the region of 13 to 1400 rupees. And, when it stagnated there for long, it didn't require any intelligence to say that it would soon, get to greater heights. So that is one, glad information for all of us. Now, coming to, a couple of, experiences, which I just want to share. I hold, shares in two folios in the Colgate holding. The account from which I am speaking are the shares which I purchased. I purchased in early 2004 at just about 100 plus, and I continue to hold them. But just hold your breath. I have also received shares, from my parents, which they continue to hold since 1978, since the IPO.
Wow.
You
They're very knowledgeable people.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. My father was a banker, so I am actually attending this meeting, to wish the company well, to meet you all again, and also in the loving memory of my parents, who taught us, so much, about investments in shares. A lot of time has been taken by my previous colleagues. I will not take any further time, and I will, close with best wishes to you, sir, to all your colleague directors. Mrs. Prabha Narasimha on the new stint. I wish her all the very best. She comes with a great experience, from the liver stable, and I wish the employees also all the best. Thank you for hearing me patiently and giving me the opportunity to speak. So thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bide. Thank you.
That concludes the speaker shareholder query session. Back to you, Chairman.
That was the last question. And before I proceed to answer, I'm trying to combine the questions so that we can have an efficient reply to all the questions. But before I proceed, let's take a little bit of commercial break. Let's play a couple of videos while we put everything together, and then I will come back in a couple of minutes, and then we can get the answers to the questions that you raised. So let's play the video first. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the participation and your comments and queries, and more importantly, your good wishes to us. And they mean a lot to all of us. You've been very patient and very dear shareholders to us for many, many, many years. Many of you are with us since 1975 and have been constantly supporting us right through. So thank you very, very much. I will try and answer as many questions as I can. If there are some things that I have not yet answered, we'll find. You can write to us, write to our company secretary, and we'll try and find a way of answering them. You just saw two commercials just now, two television commercials. One was an electric toothbrush, and one was a very unique product called Water Flosser, which is an extremely nice product, very beautifully designed, a very useful product for maintaining good oral health for all of us. And there was a question on innovation. So you saw just two of them just now. I shared a few other innovations during my conversation with you, but we have had many cutting edge innovations, which I'm very proud of. We talked about the Colgate Charcoal Clean toothpaste. We talked about Colgate Visible White Optic O2 toothpaste. Now, this is a very important, a very unique technology because it actually makes your teeth whiter, and this technology is patented by Colgate. So it's a really very, very, very useful and very impactful technology. We have the zigzag antibacterial toothbrush. We have the gentle ultra foam toothbrushes, and so on. There are many such examples. But the one thing that I'm really extremely proud of is not just creating new product, but making our products even better. And Colgate Strong Teeth, or some of you call it the Colgate Red, that to us is the best example of how we can make our products even better than where they are today, because the technology that goes behind Colgate Strong Teeth is unique to the world, and nobody else has ever this technology. And this technology gives you the best protection against cavity, makes your teeth 2 times stronger, and it is available in our lowest price toothpaste as well. At 10 rupees, we can get access to this technology. So really making our products and technologies available to everyone is extremely important for us. So that was a question that you raised, a few of you raised in terms of innovations, and I think there are more to come. I can tell you that there's a lot of work that is being done, both in terms of process innovation, but also in terms of new technology, new clinicals, new ingredients, new formulations, new chemicals. All of that is being done not just to give you better oral health, but solve your oral health problems, whether they are sensitivity problems, whether they are gum health problems, or they are aging problems. All of those, there is a very good pipeline of technology that we have, and our technology team here, based in Mumbai, is doing an outstanding job to maintain a pipeline of products for the future. Obviously, because of confidentiality, I cannot tell you everything today, but as we come closer and as we get to the new products, you will keep seeing them coming into the market. Let me move on to a few other questions. There was a question on how much, what's the capacity utilization of our plant. So I can tell you that we have capacity to grow today. Right, but that does not mean that we will not evaluate and increase our capacity in the future. We do keep making strategic assessment of our capacity, and we will keep coming back and deciding on our future investments to increase the manufacturing capacity from time to time. But we'll make sure that we have optimal capacity. So I just want to reassure you, all of you, that at this point in time, we have adequate capacity to address the demand that we see in the market. There was also a question on whether we are going to increase the promoter shareholding to 75. We have no, at present, the company has no plans to increase its shareholding or buy back shares. Our focus has been and will continue to be to increase the value to our shareholders, and that will be always our focus. What is there was a question on carbon emission and our commitment towards carbon emission, and what is it that we are doing in terms of green energy and so on. So at this point in time, our plan is to reduce our greenhouse gas emission by over 40% by 2030. As I mentioned to you, we want to get into a completely renewable energy, 100% renewable energy by 2030, and we want to be net carbon zero by 2040. Now, this is not going to be easy. It is a very difficult project to work upon, but this is something that we'll keep ourselves focused on as we go along. Connected with that, there was a question on our waste management and what are the kind of efforts that we are doing, because waste is also part of how environment gets affected. I just wanted to tell you that all 4 manufacturing sites that we have are certified, True Certified as it is called. True is an agency. They certify all the plants. We have the platinum certification. And I just want to let you know that more than 98% of the waste is recycled, reused, or diverted from going to landfill. So we do not send more than 2% less. In fact, our waste going to landfill is less than 2%, which is absolutely a remarkable achievement indeed. We also talked about plastic collection. We collect approximately 1,300 tons of plastic, which is more than the plastic that we put into the environment. So again, we are conscious that we have to be careful in what we do in terms of our impact on environment. There was a simple question on how many shares and dividend has been transferred to the IEPF during the year. During the financial year 2022-23, an amount of rupees 2.1 crores of dividends and approximately 5,20,000 shares have been transferred to the Investor Education and Protection Fund. A lot, I would say. And I wish we have access to all the data. I wish we had access to the information that our shareholders would have updated with us. Then many of these dividends and many of these shares would not get transferred and they would get directly credited to the shareholders' account. So again, this is a plea to all of you shareholders. And if you meet other shareholders, please pass this along. But please keep your data, your information updated regularly and make sure that there is no issues with that. Otherwise, our ability to make sure that the credit of the dividends and all other benefits that we have are done properly to your account. Otherwise, we won't be able to. There was a question on exports. Yes, we are trying to maximize exports. Now, again, export is we don't export to any other company except our sister companies in the Colgate franchise. And every single country has some other supply chain arrangements to be done. Our export as a percentage of sales is less than 5%. So it's not very large at this point in time. And our major exports are to countries which are surrounding us. So Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and a few African countries. But again, this is an area of focus for us. And as an opportunity, when we get those opportunities in the future, we will continue to focus on driving exports ahead. There was a question on what is the kind of technology improvement are we doing in our plants. I must say that we have one of the best and most state-of-art plants that we can see in our industry. We talked about recyclable tubes, so I'm not going to talk more about that except to say that recyclable tube is a breakthrough. And the amount of tubes that go into landfill today, if they go into the recycle stream, it will make a big impact. And that's why we have made this technology available to our competitors as well, because all tubes must go into recycle stream, not just Colgate tubes. So this is a big initiative for us. We have many other digital technology. We call it digital twin technology. We have cobots. We have frugal automation. We have AI doing predictive analytics of our equipments and machines. We have Internet of Things, which do remote sensing, operation control, and optimization. So there's a lot of work that is happening in making our factories more modern, more optimal, and more efficient. And all of this is to make our factories what we call the smart factory. So one day our factories will become smarter and more efficient than where we are today. There was a conversation, a question about advertising and marketing awareness programs. So again, the marketing awareness programs, I would say, can be divided into two sections. One is about brand. And we do spend a lot of money on building brands and making sure that people understand what our brands are and what our products are, and they find a good information about why to use our products. But then there is also a advertising which is about creating category. What do you mean by that? It means building habits. It means telling people why they need to improve their oral health. It means you saw the film. We talked about the education of children and building habits in them. We call it the Bright Smile, Bright Future program. So this becomes an important part of our advertising program as well. So advertising is really split into two. and that's how we manage that. There was a question on analyst meetings. Yes, we do hold analyst meetings from time to time. And if you are a part of an analyst group, you will get that information from the stock exchange website, and all the details are posted there. Our meeting schedule is posted there, but more importantly, our presentations from the analyst meetings are also posted there, so you could actually get access to that as well. Then we talked about how do we face competition. Well, competition is not new for us. We've been facing competition for a long time, whether it was a new people who have come into the market now or people who have been around for a long time. We have to always make sure that we deliver the best quality product. We have to always make sure that we stay relevant to our consumers. And we also make sure that we are the preferred choice for our consumers. And as long as we stay true to that, we will win a battle against competition. So we don't look at our competition, we look at our consumers. And as long as we keep focusing on consumers and what they need, we will win the marketplace and we will win the market shares that we need to. So again, very simply put, we are focused more on consumers, not on competition. There was a question on innovative growth of digital technology, and what are we doing in order to increase our a question on innovative growth and digital technology, and what are we doing to get into that. So there is a lot of investment that we have done on digital technology. We are making significant investment to improve our capabilities, our skill sets, and sharing experiences across the organization. We are scaling enterprise-wide digital tools and using scorecards. For example, I talked about the Smile stores where we use predictive data analytics. I also talked to you about the image recognition technology. We are also talking about advanced analytics to have our digital media buying technology, content creation technology. So today, technology cannot be isolated and say that, okay, this much is technology and that is not technology. Every part of our business is connected with technology, and that's how we talk about it. There was a question on there's a lot of you asked a question about holding a physical AGM versus virtual AGM. Obviously, there are merits and demerits of both of them. Physical AGM allows us to, as some of you said, to be rubaru with each other, to meet each other, to be physically connected and chat with each other. But at the same time, a virtual AGM allows us, so many of us to, and you saw so many people from Kolkata and Gurugram and other places who attended today. So we will continue to keep evaluating this. We see the merits in both of them, but we will continue to evaluate what is in the best interest of the shareholders and keep modifying as we go along. There was a question on whether there is an impact of floods in Himachal Pradesh in manufacturing. The plant operation, we have a manufacturing plant in a place called Baddi in Himachal Pradesh. It was affected temporarily for about 2 days. But we are now near normal and we are able to deliver products as per business demand. There was also a question on post-COVID, is there any supply chain disruption that we see as of now? The answer is no. We do not have any supply chain disruption. We are able to produce all that we require for our business and deliver to consumers everything that is possible. What is the... What was the growth for the current year? We've already shared the details with you, and I shared, so I'm not going to repeat that. Then there was a question on how do we maintain cost-saving program. We have a very, very clearly structured program called the Funding the Growth program. We look at the end-to-end value chain, every element of cost in the organization, and we have dedicated teams working across the company in cross-functional groups, and they work throughout the year to find cost efficiency. And that's the reason why we can become so profitable, because we are looking at cost and making sure that we eliminate all unnecessary cost from our operations. And that's how we drive our business. And then there were a couple of questions on on battery brushes and kids and replaceable head, on whether can you bring the replaceable brush or head and for the kids battery toothbrush. This came to us through the not through the during the questions, but outside. We have replacement beds for adult. We not yet got for kids, and there are some challenges, with kids. It needs to. There are some safety, extra safety concerns that we need to take into account, and they need to. The brushes need to be such that they can be easily used without adult supervision. So there are some challenges there. We are working on it, and let's see where we get out to it. But it's an interesting and useful suggestion that you had. I think I have answered almost all the questions that were asked. I don't think there are any questions that are pending. But if there are some questions that are still pending, I would tell you that please get right to the secretarial department, and we will be very happy to reply. And once again, I thank you for your suggestions, your questions, and your comments. Again, a reminder that you can vote on the e-voting system, and the e-voting system will be open 30 minutes after the end of the annual general meeting. So with that, I would thank you for attending the meeting. It is always a pleasure for me personally to meet you, to speak with all of you, and to hear from you, and always to do everything that we can to add more and more value to you and as a shareholder and to all other stakeholders of our business. Thank you for attending the meeting, and I hereby declare the proceedings as closed. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep smiling.
Dear members, request all the members participating in the AGM and who haven't cast their vote to cast their vote in the remaining period of 10 minutes. Thank you. Dear members, the time for e-voting has elapsed, and all members who are participating in the annual general meeting have been given adequate time and opportunity to vote at this AGM. And this concludes the voting process of this AGM. Thank you.